Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fucking hell. Close that. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? We're back. Charter Nova is done. And we're now on to Glory Hunter. We are on to Glory Hunter. HC's in the building, welcoming Abby, Eagles, welcoming all you wonderful, wonderful people. How are we? How are we all? Let's just get straight into it. Let's just get straight into it. I'm hoping FM loves me. It doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Refresh the screen. Come on. Let's accept the club vision. Rip Charter Nova said, there we go, it's up on screen now. Right. We've got to qualify for the Europa League in the league. That's fine. We can do that. Reach the final of the Coppa Italia as a minimum and desired for us to reach the semi-final of the Europa League. That is the plan. Finances. We've got a bit of money. We've got 12 million. We've got 12 million to spend. I know roughly where I want to look to spend some of it. It's doing Lazio offline, so I'm going to try and pick up some tips on how to beat them from you. Well, I'm probably going to be playing something very, very different to Henry. So, I've wanted to do this for a little bit. I want to play a 3-4-1-2, a 3-4-2-1. And I want to do it this way because we're going to put a shadow striker in here. And I want to get the most out of Immobile, Luis Alberto, and Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. And I want to do something along the lines of this as my attack line. With defensive wingers, yes, I know, defensive wingers. I've never used them. It's why I want to do it. Spicy, yeah. I want to do something along the lines of this. And I'm also going to be playing a libero. And I'll show you what. I've looked at this guy, Patrick, here. And he's if we go here, it says he's a fullback, but he can play quite well as a libero. If I get the... He has the attributes to be able to do it. A glorified 5-2-2-1, yeah. I'm horny already. Look, I like the look of this as a libero. So I want to play Patrick in here as a libero. Now, he is in his last year of his contract and doesn't want to renew because there's interest in him. So we're hoping that we can maybe do well to bring him out of that. Obviously, Strakosha, are you better as a sweeper keeper or are you better as a... The easiest way. You're better as a sweeper keeper. I can... The 5 first touch concerns me a little bit. But I think we could potentially get you as a... no, you're better as a keeper with 8 passing. Yeah, we'll keep you as a goalkeeper for now. Because then that allows us to play Luis Felipe out here as a wide centre-back as well. And then we can then use either a Cherby or Radu in here as another wide centre-back. And we can then, because, I mean, he doesn't have the best of physicals in like terms of pace and agility, which is why I might look towards Radu a little bit more, because he has a little bit more of those physicals. But Acerbi's defensive stats are really, really good. He's also 6'4" with 16 jumping reach, so near post corners will be something that we use. But I want to use it as defensive wingers. Now, we've got Lazari that can do that role out here, and he looks very, very good. So we've got Lazari, we don't need to cover really with that. We'll probably need more of another central midfielder. Because right now, realistically, I'm looking in the midfield area, and I'm not seeing the best in terms of central midfielders in general. I don't know what roles I'm going to play in here yet. I think we have to play Lucas Leiva, purely for the memes, being Lucas Leiva. And he actually, other than his physicals, looks well. But his mentals and his technicals should be able to potentially help him out if we played him sort of like that as like a ball winner. Potentially. We can play him in there. The person I want to sign for my left-hand side is Fede DeMarco. Because he is very, very good. And I believe is quite cheap as well to pick up. Like 6 to 10 million. He is very, very good. And he doesn't play a lot for Inter. He doesn't play a lot. He's been on loan to Verona the last 2 years. So, he is... But here's most of what would get a deal done. That's fine. Start playing as many matches as possible. That's fine. Strengthen first team in defense. Would probably look to do that anyway. And let those mental attributes take over the game. That's probably what I was thinking as well. But I'm not sure I want to play Lucas Leiva as a DLP defend. That's the only thing. Challenge for the Serie A title in the next couple of seasons. We plan on doing that anyway. It's why we're here. It's what we're doing. Um, 66 to 88k a week is going to be rough. It depends definitely on how much the wage structure can allow us to do that. Pay rise, of course, but that will come with that because he's not on much anyway. So, DeMarco is somebody I'm interested in. It wouldn't be costing us a lot. We could afford to sign him, and we have 60 grand in the wage budget available. I'm concerned slightly that we don't have a lot of money and we might have to sell in other areas. Because we're going to also need to improve some defensive positions because, like, Jorge Silva's not great. Neither is... well, Radu's okay. Radu would be one of our defensive-minded players anyway. Goalkeeper-wise, we probably need to improve on Strakosha in the near future. But he's okay for now and will do a job. Like, there is sort of positions that we need to look at. Like, Marusic will cover that right mid spot okay as a defensive winger. Like, we don't need to worry about him. Or you've also got Hysaj. And I would probably play Hysaj here. Hysaj, I can't remember exactly how you pronounce it. But I think he'd probably be like our right back, like our right mid cover for Lazari. And then you've also got Marusic. Falbo as a backup left back isn't the worst in the world at 21. He doesn't have the best mentals, and I've looked at him. He doesn't look like he's going to develop a lot more. So that's a little bit of concern, because then you've also got this guy, who's also not the worst in the world, but again, doesn't look like he's gonna... It's not him. Oh, it was him, yeah. Like, he's not going to improve again as much as we would like, but he's probably slightly better than Falbo as well. But welcome in, Lockers. I can't remember if I said hello to you. You got Akpa Akpro, who is probably going to be the other central midfielder we have that plays, and he's probably going to be the one that slots in here. We've also got Basic, who I'd probably play him in there with Akpa Akpro, and then we can have Lucas Leiva as a sort of thing, and we could play him as a ball winner in here, and then we could have Basic as a CM on support, or a box-to-box in there. And then it's really just that left side we need to look for in terms of looking at starting this season and then developing going forward and then seeing what we can kind of do this season. But I want to use something like this because I've never used it in this game, and I want to make it kind of like that. I don't want to play offside traps, but that's fine. Distribute quickly. Always roll it out if we're distributing to centre halves, because I don't trust, especially of his passing, I don't trust him kicking it. I don't like passing to space. Mix crosses, work it into the box. Shorter passing, and we want to reduce that tempo a little bit more as well. Playing narrow, yes. But I'm kind of liking this sort of look to it at the moment. Jon Snow, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, good sir. But then you've got Silva and... No, we've got Silva and Radu as centre-half cover. How many... The one thing I need to look at for Syria, because I can't remember if they've changed it to 5 from 12. They have changed it to 5 to 12. Get the 7 qualification spots. That depends on the Europa League winner. And then that would depend on the cup winner. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. But... And then... Left back cover is where we kind of start to struggle, because I don't really want to play, because I don't want to play Radu out there, even though he can do it. Radu would be more of the wide centre back cover for a Serbi, and then Jorge Silva can kind of come and do this centre back role. We'd probably move Luis Felipe, maybe not Luis Felipe, but maybe Luis Felipe into that libero role should we need him to. But that's kind of where I'm looking at it from. And if we've got 12. I want to put Pepe Reina on the bench, because he's better than Adamonis, I believe. It's not really... It's more of a here nor there, really. I'm going to do sweeper keeper Now, you're better as a GK. I'm just going to... We've got players like Felipe Anderson, who can come in then as well. Like, he looks pretty good. He would probably come in and be that AP. And then you've got Pedro as well. that you can kind of play as the shadow striker. And then you've also got Raul Moro, who's a young talent at 18 years of age. Needs to develop a little bit, but we will be probably getting game time. Probably as the replacement to Ciro Immobile, as sort of like that level. So we've got attack-minded players that we can use. Then you've also got Andre Anderson, who's quite good as well. Probably more of another cam option, but you could throw him up top should you need to. He has like a decent set of stats and attributes to kind of work on that. So we've got ideas. It's just I want DeMarco, and I think I am gonna put a bid in for him straight away. Stats, I know, I said the wrong thing. I apologize. How much do you want, Inter? We don't want profits. We want to get rid of them. We're not going to be here, hopefully, for much longer than a season or two. Can we get that down to 8? We don't want to pay that, but I'm happy for the 50 league appearances to go up to 2. And I'll take that. That's an 8 million deal for DeMarco. He's major reserves about there. He wants to be a star player. That's gone up. The one thing I wanted to check as well. Where is it? Contract here. Pepe Reina is our highest earned player. Is he? No, he's not. Here. Immobile at 120 grand a week. So he'd be sitting just below Milinkovic-Savic. I'm okay with that. If he goes towards 90 grand a week. Right, we're going to remove that. We're going to do the staff and stuff anyway. I'm going to say that. He's happy with that. Okay. We can't afford 120k. We can if we adjust the budget slightly. What's the most we can afford there? 115. I want to be able to reduce it slightly, that little bit more. We will add some bonuses in. Like, we're going to be expecting you to create and score, so we can give you some bonuses. We'll go to 35k on each on them. We'll do the sell-on fee at 15 because we're not going to be here for a while. And he's only 23. Team of the year bonus. If you get into the team of the year, have a meal. You'd have earned it then. How about something along the lines of that? He's happy with that, right? DeMarco is in the building. Even on 110 grand a week. Do I have to attend this one? I do. Skip. Cool. I don't care. Sean, help. What are we doing, Jordan? Oh my goodness me. Oh no. Oh no indeed. Rip Bozo to you. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate, Jordan. I think the Prem is hard. I think you're gonna find it hard, yes. I think you're gonna find it difficult. You were 1,000 to 1 on to win the league, though, so you kind of have to expect that. Right. Okay, we've got some staff to look for. Wow, our recruitment team is in the mud in terms of the averages. I think the Prem is hard, yeah. Feels bad, man, indeed. Feels bad, man. Right. So we've got... What is our ass man saying? Because that is going to be somebody I need to take a look into. He's not the worst in the world. We can kind of deal with that. And he's only just come in this season. 5 of 9 coaches. So what have we got then in terms of our coaching staff? We've got just the one coach. 39-year-old Marco Ianni. He's not the worst in the world. 2 fitness coaches, one at 15, one at 13. Okay. You do have a pro license, Davide. Yeah, they both do. They might need to be improved. We have a head performance analyst and just the one performance analyst. He's actually quite good as a performance analyst. Let's look at some performance analysts first. The performance analysts are going to be easy to pick up. New search. Performance analyst. Pick the attributes for it. at 15s. Can we see 6 people at oh my god, there's a 1920, and he's a free agent. Yes, please, good sir. Come on in. What are you doing as a free agent? 16, 15. So we had, what, 3 spares. So you... Yep, sure. Just offer them the money they want if they're free agents. Because I want them to come to here instead of being bid on by somebody else. So he's a fitness coach. Now, he's actually not bad as a fitness coach. He probably will come in as one of our fitness coaches. What's this guy saying? Yeah, he's got no real coaching. So he is going to be the guy we go for. Harrison Kingston. A Brit. Where was he? He was the performance analyst for Morocco and was one for Liverpool as well. Liverpool. Are these your own staff views? These are my own staff views. Yes. I spent the time to go through and make my own staff views for what I want. I haven't uploaded them to Steam or anything. I can do if people want them. But I haven't done that. They are my own views. Ian, good morning, good sir. How are you? Why not? Plug myself. I mean, I do anyway. But I just haven't had the time to go around and do that sort of stuff. I made these all in like 20 minutes. So like they have, and this was for the Chertonova one as well. So like my head of youth development. So all my staffed ones, where like the goalkeeping coaches, they have the working with youngsters on them as well, because I needed to look for staff with working with youngsters, so they have that all there as well. So even when you're looking for just any normal coaching staff, it's still there if you're building young teams as well. If you wouldn't mind, but you must have a few, so it would take a while. I don't know how to upload it to Steam, but I have one for everything. So like the medical staff has the physiotherapist. I think there's one for them anyway. They might not. But then there's the goalkeeping coaches. It has like the main ones here, and then it splits for the mentals as well. So you have like the technical side and the mental side on coaches as well, and the same on here as well. So it then splits with the divider, so you can kind of see what you're looking for and where. Loan manager then has the loan manager stats. Manager would have the manager stats as well. So it has everything you could want. I have Wolves next. Hope I win or draw. Good luck. Good luck. But there are performance analysts done. We're going to look for fitness coaches. They will come on here. But I mean, I used the same view for coaching staff and fitness coaches, just because it was easier just to make one for just blank coaches and then put the rest in. 4 people found at just 15s. Oh my god, hello, good sirs. Like, you, my good sir. Like, why, how is you at Southend? Like, what? What are you doing at Southend with those attributes? And like this guy, Brazilian, it was in like China. Like, and he has knowledge of Italy. This guy has knowledge of Italy, which would be quite nice. I'm not paying too much attention to the playing style with this, because if we build a team to win it all, we shouldn't need to worry about their styles. Do I need to really look for fitness coaches first? We have 4 spots, so we could probably, I would say 2 coaches, a goalkeeper, and a fitness coach. So I'm going to go for, because that is level of discipline. I'm going to go for Darlin, I think, just because they're so close. But then he also has the better working with youngsters. So if we do sign some youth players throughout our time at Lazio, we can have him as well be quite good. So then we want coaches, right? What is this guy's coaching sort of spectrum? What are you? You're just an all-round kind of bloke. I'm gonna get I'm gonna probably get one with high attacking and one with high defending. Coach. Pick. So coaching roles, because it has it split into tacticals. We're gonna do this, right? Remove defending, remove attacking. There. and then make that 15. So there's probably not going to be anybody there. If we match 6 or 7, there's 2. There's 4 if we match. You're Sunderland's loan manager, Kevin Ball. You are a terrible loan manager. As a coach, you're nothing short of sensational on your attributes. That is for sure. Ali, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. He's a decent head of youth development, but he's so good as a coach. His mentals aren't great. Kevin Ball, would you come in as a coach? You'd want to be loan manager. I don't think you're a good loan manager, my good sir. 3.9k a week to be a coach. Sure, Kevin, come on in. Get away. I'll save you from Sunderland. And Michael as well. Mr. Michael. In you come as well, good sir. And then a goalkeeping coach as well now. What we need next. This makes my staff search so much easier.
Shalom! Shalom!
So much easier. Edu, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Jim has said shalom. I will say welcome in. Welcome to Lazio. How are you doing? Let us know if you've got a save going on. What you're doing. Who you support as well. I'm about to consume that right now. What caffeine are we having? They just beat Burnley 5-0 away. They've had a good window then. Oh my god, hello. Can we... The Botafogo guy will be a lot cheaper to get. What are the... Like, are you a regent? You seem like a... No, you're a real person. Why did you play? I'm guessing you was Juve's goalkeeping coach. Played at Leeds. By the looks of it. I think Mr. Botafogo guys who we're going to go for. £750 a week to be a goalkeeping coach. Hello. That should be then all the that should be the coaching staff dealt with. Now we need scouts. Need a chief scout, a technical director. Right. Technical director will be easier to pick up first, right. Let's get on to that. '15s. There should be people at 15s. Here we go. Look at this. Nicholas Herman, the German. Not director of football. Technical director, good sir. You'll want a bit more money to do it. We'll give you 10k. We'll make life a little bit easier for you. That's the technical director in then. RB Bragantino. Where are you? Oh, you're the Brazilian Red Bull team. That's right. Millie would hate that. Like standard hot coffee. Nice. Nice. Then we need the scouts. We need scouts now. Because I think that's what's next on the list. That's what's next on the agenda, right? Technical director, scouts. So we got 3 scouts and a chief scout to get. We can do that. We can do that. Highlight roles. Chief scout first. Need to change the view. Need to change this view. Scouts. We probably want judging ability first. Oh my god, hello Mr. Wolfgang. Chief scout? You just want to be a scout. Absolutely not. Come be my chief scout, good sir. Yeah, you want to be chief scout? Happy days. You've got to have a different nationality. Yeah, it's Spanish. I thought so. There was no way you was named that and then not being a different nationality as well. You're coming in to be a scout, good sir, not a coach. You are terrible as a coach. He does not want to be anything other than a coach. Fair enough. Peter Clark. I mean, I'm loving the curtains, mate. I'm absolutely loving them curtains. In you come. You're getting signed just for the haircut alone. Just for the haircut alone. I'm picking free agents because I don't like having to wait around to see if they accept a new deal for other stuff when they're like this good. Scout 1.7k, cool. 17 and 19, good sir. You want to be a DOF? Absolutely not for that money. Luis Campos, get in the fucking bin. No wonder you're still unemployed. D'Amico. That should be the 3-star. That should then be 1, 2. Yep, that should be the scouts. Do we need recruitment analysts? 3 of them and a loan manager. Right, let's get the loan manager done before we get the recruitment analysts. I get a loan manager. I rarely ever use them, but I get it just because then it makes the graphs all yellow and it looks pretty that way. Because let's be honest. When we're looking at the coaching overview, who doesn't love seeing just all gold bars? You can't tell me you don't love seeing a gold bar. It's just the way it is. Everybody loves the good gold bar. Recruitment team, loan manager, pick, loan manager. Here we go. Anybody? Not of 15s. Matt Hale. He's Southampton's loan manager. Who's he wanted by? Spurs. Oh, we've got to save you from Spurs. We've got to save you from Spurs. That's just... You don't want to spend your time at Spurs, my good sir. Why would you do that when you could come to lovely Rome? Just makes so much more sense. London working for Spurs. Or coming to Rome. Lovely place, lovely city, lovely culture. And working with the mighty Lazio. It just makes more sense. It just makes so much more sense to do it that way. Assman. Nah, no Assman. Oh, we bid for you on something else. What did we bid for you for? Coach? No, probably performance analyst. Yeah. Giuseppe. You're the fitness coach we looked at. He worked at Milan for a year. What did we bid on you for? Performance analyst again. Cool. Thierry. No face with you. No, not performance analyst. Recruitment, please. Perfect. We need 2 more. They're not going to leave their jobs as chief scouts. They might do, actually. Mr. Stuart Harvey, would you leave a chief scout role at Sunderland to come and work as a recruitment analyst at Lazio? It's a different kind of job. You're probably not going to. I mean, he just wants an increase in money. Sure, we'll make it. Do you know what? Just because we'll save you from Sunderland. We're saving you from Sunderland. Like, imagine that. Like, and then, Nicholas, again, we're saving you from the cold weathers that can happen in Canada. Come to lovely sunny Rome. Come to sunny Rome. There we go. We're just saving people, and then we just need a head of sports science. Because the medical team will have to improve just anyway, because but we can deal with that in a minute. We want to have then a little sim through, see if our players come in and our staff comes in, and then we can reassess everything from there. So we just need a head of sports science. Absolute banger. Rest in peace, Avicii. Medical sports scientist. Sort by sports science. 16. Is it only? Do you know what then? Mr. Joe Pasquale, head of sports science. In you come, good sir. He's the guy from Sunderland's already in. 0-0 at half-time versus Wolves. Good. Better. Send you on the language. You've been saved from Sunderland. Crew have offered Tommy Miller a job. I think he's probably going to come to here. Tottenham have now offered him the job. We thought he would. Multiple teams have now bid for him, of course. Of course, because... Introduce ourselves to the squad. We're happy with that. Ciro Immobile, team leader. You love to see it. I think we could... The target should be qualifying for the Europa League. It said semi-final, so I'm going to do... There, okay. If we can get the Cup or the League done Season 1, that'd be great news. I actually need to change one thing on the title. There we go, because I've just realised. I don't need that. The second, I don't know why I do that. Patrick, he's now an Italian citizen as well. Of course he is. Now he's going to stay. Can't wait to get started. It's massive. I had no reservations whatsoever. I'm certain it'll allow me to bleed the squad in knowing multiple languages. I want to give each and every player the opportunity to show me. Club is giving me a good vibe. The fans will play a massive part. We're wasting our time if we don't want to be the best. Working smarter and not necessarily harder. There's always room for this club. If Pepe Reina fits that bill, he'll remain my captain for the foreseeable future. We're not talking about where we're transferring. I want to keep Sergei here and do everything in my power. Can come to me with anything. Players can come to me. We will speak to them, and we will probably piss them off. Just 1-2-0. Bury are massive. Bury are absolutely massive. Oh, we've had a transfer bid come in. Who for? Sabata. He's a 20-year-old winger. We don't play with wingers. Well, we do, but is he a defensive winger? No, not with 7 tackling. He's not. Go. Oh, it's a transfer bid. It's not a loan. I thought it was a loan. I'm an idiot. We get 50% profit from next sale. Sure. Teams are bidding for him. That's fine. If he doesn't come, first 11 versus second 11. Manage first 11 only. Then what we want to do is staff responsibilities match friendly matches delegate to the Assman. We don't do friendlies. Friendlies, what are they? Why would we want to deal with friendlies? We've got more important things to be dealing with. Like making sure we have a staff that... Milinkovic-Savic pulls his knee ligaments in the first game. Amazing. You know, he seemed like he scored, what, a brace? Wait, did he actually score 5 of our goals? Oh, I'm going to love Milinkovic-Savic already. I can tell I'm going to love him already. I can tell I'm going to absolutely adore using Milinkovic-Savic. We haven't uploaded our training schedules. Import. Up. Right. Pre-season. 1 match. Save. So then if I go back into the calendar, I should be able to use 1 match. Cool, perfect. Should have probably done this before I went live. Create new schedule. New schedule. Import. Two match. Save. Create new schedule. Import. First week pre-season. Getting all of the stuff ready so we have it throughout the entire save. It's a lot of admin, but it will be worth it. I don't know if it'll be worth it. I'll probably still bottle shit. That's always going to be the case. Sean bottling stuff, of course he wouldn't. Glory, Gorney, Sean United. Glory, glory, Sean United. If he's... Ali, you're going to have a peepo tantrum. I'm playing him as a shadow striker. I'm playing him as a shadow striker. Welcome in, though, Wayne. How are you? You big, beautiful bastard, you. Saturday attacking, load. Create new. Import. Oh, why are you starting there? Saturday game, defending. I don't want to export it. I want to save it. I'm good. Cricket is on lunch, so thought I would be too. I mean, it's the perfect way to do it. How is the cricket going anyway? Because I saw Root went for 176, and he felt really annoyed at himself. Like he threw a peepo tantrum walking off. I almost thought I was watching Henry play cricket. Save that. And then we just need the Gegenpress one. I think that's all we need for now. Peepo tantrums from Ali. Yeah, Ali, this is the system I'm using. I'm gonna obviously change this up a little bit. When we actually get to it, I'm gonna actually just clear the squad. England were all out behind by 14. Jimmy's got his he's on 650. What a man. What an absolute man. New Zealand lead by 41. Got draw all over it. Yeah. Technical director's in. A scout's in. Send him on the language course. He doesn't need one. Federico DeMarco's in the building, chat. We've got our left mid. Midfielder left. Defensive winger support is where we're playing him. Squad registration. Is he in the squad? No, he's not. Fede DeMarco. Confirm. That basically removes our entire transfer budget in one foul sweep. And we are already below on the wage budget. Who is this guy? Is our no. Responsibilities, transfers. No. So why is there this guy coming in? I haven't bid for him. No clue. Libero and 2 wide centre backs. Yes. What you don't sound too happy by this, Ali. You don't seem too happy by this system. Oh, he's out for 2 months. Cool. Kingston's in. Dewberry's in. You'd love to see it. We're getting all of the staff in now. They're all flocking in. Look at this. No, not really. Yeah, it doesn't sound like you're a fan. It doesn't sound like you're a fan. But yeah, Ali, I said it earlier, the reason I'm doing this, and it's purely the reason I'm doing this, I want Chiro here, I want SMS here, and I want Luis Alberto here. If I put it kindly. Look, if it works, it's going to be fun. If not, and we get sacked, funny, innit? Defensive wingbacks, though, right? Defensive wingers. Look, I didn't want to just play a regular 5-2-2-1. I wanted to make it slightly more interesting, and I've never used defensive wingers in FM. So we've got Lazzari to go this side. And where is Mr. Federico DeMarco now? That's the question. We've got DeMarco to go this side. And then we've got... Yeah, we're going to play Akpa Akpro in here. And then we was going to play... Was it Basic we was playing in here? It was Basic in here as the box-to-box. Because then we've also, Ali, got Patrick, who I wanted to use as a libero. So I thought that would work quite nicely. Him in there, Luis Felipe here, and then probably a Cherby in there. And Strakosha in goal. And there's our starting 11. Bay, welcome in. How you doing, good sir? How is life? And then you got Hysaj for the right. We're probably going to train Kamenovic to play that left midfield role. Because he's going to need to learn how to play it sooner rather than later. Immobile Ballon d'Or, DeMarco, yep. We signed 8 million up front and then 2 million after 50 appearances. Yes, he's on 110 grand a week and is our second highest paid player, but we don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about that. Because we've also got Falbo. I think I'm probably going to have Kamenovic be the backup left winger. And then centre mids, we're lacking on a few centre mids. Oh, it's a bid out for him. Yeah, that's right. Because then we was going to have Pedro, Felipe Anderson, who's now out for 2 months anyway. Raul Moro and Andre Anderson as our more attacking-minded players. He can do a. So we got him. Oh, we're gonna have to have Mr. Unlucky on the bench. That's just for certain. Cataldi, you could do the box-to-box midfield role really nicely. Mr. Cataldi, you're in. And then, do you know what? We'll bring you in as well. And there's the team. There's the team. Get Federico DeMarco's press conference done. It's just always the second on the left. Absolutely no comment on there. And then we're done. We have no idea what we've said. A little hungover, but we move. How comes we're hungover? He actually agreed to go to Spurs over Lazio. I hope you rot in hell. Why would you go to Spurs? Makes no sense. Yes, our chief scout is called Wolfgang Grobe. You love to see it. Lord knows, yeah. Cocktail night last night. Ooh, any specific cocktails? Tommy Miller's in. Yeah. When he saw Lazio were bidding for him, like it was a no-brainer. It was an absolute no-brainer. I need to now sort training calendars out from the next week. There's a load of players. Oh, Luis Felipe's got no interest. Is that because he's wanted by people? Who's he wanted by? Yeah, well, when he's wanted by Bayern, Liverpool, and Milan, I can see why you wouldn't want to sign for Lazio. Bira Moretti is not going anywhere, right? Oh, he's only 2-star potential. Sure, off you go, good sir. Right. Cool. Let's see. Fully scout. That was it. You gave me one striker. Cool. You're giving me one player. Cool. Just scout some players. Just do it. Just don't let your memes be dreams. Just do it. Whatever was just making whatever I had. So a lot of run based stuff. Nice. I can definitely agree with that. He rejected us. Cool. That's fine. How many more stuff do we need to wait for? That's it. So now all the stuff is... That already looks a lot better. It's still not great by any stretch of the imagination, but that is a lot better. Now what we need to do is start to replace some of the other stuff. But we can look to do that more towards the middle of the season. The loan manager has annoyed me slightly. But we've got some scouts in that are actually half decent. And our chief scout, Mr. Wolfgang, ugh. That is just naughty. That is just pure filth. But we're pretty much sorted already. We're pretty much sorted already. Pre-season for season 1 done. Season 2 is going to be the one where we're going to really need to go hard on it. Because then we'll actually know, and probably once we've had a couple of games into the season. Lazio's squad is not very thin. It's not very big. And I don't like big squads anyway, so this is quite nice. There's probably a load of players in this squad that we can look to let go and then rebuild around. Immobile, Alberto, Milinkovic, Savic, though, are the 3 that we are going to make certain we do not lose. It's one of the main reasons I chose Lazio was to have that 3 to play like this. I had that in my head from the moment I knew I was going to Lazio. It was just the rest of this I had no idea what I was doing with. And probably still don't. Because we'll probably lose the first league game. Like, we'll lose to Inter in this friendly. And then we'll just be questioning in our entire existence. And that's okay. We're experimenting. I've never been sacked, so it would be apt in a glory hunter that I get sacked, wouldn't it? It would just be apt that we now get sacked for the first time in FM the moment we start looking where we want to win things. We start with Sassuolo away. That's cool. Defensive shape. attacking movement, recovery, and then just rest. We'll give them the Sunday off. We'll feel nice. We'll give them the Sunday off. Actually, yeah, we will. We start with 2 away games. That is not fun. That is not what you like. No one likes to see that. No one likes to see that. No one likes to see that. Oh, obviously, we're doing this with the 21.4. We're not doing the pre-start because I'm not facing Erling Haaland at Man City straight away. Because I know that's going to be a thing. Even though we can't play them because we're not there. But the fact that you've got Haaland at City already is just absolutely mental for my liking. I think we're actually going to do that. Another final pre-season. And then we'll attack the Fiorentina game. And then there's an international break, so. Season ticket sales. We sold 12k season tickets. That was our capacity at Churta. That was our capacity at Churta. But, yeah. Erling Haaland to Man City confirmed. I tell you what, he actually suits the light blue of Man City. And as much as it hurts me to say that, like he does look good in that kit. And I like that new Man City home kit. I like the burgundy with the light blue. I don't know what it is, but the burgundy trim just looks really nice. And yeah. And I've seen a load of Chelsea fans on Twitter already complaining we haven't made a signing. The new owners have been in less than a month. It's been 3 days of the window being opened, and there's an entire staff base that probably thought they was losing their jobs about a month ago. So, like, relax yourselves a little bit. There will be players linked with Kunde and Koulibaly. Now, if you told me you were going to replace Rudiger and Christensen with Kunde and Koulibaly, I'd take that. I'd take that every day of the week. Like, I wouldn't have wanted to have lost Rudiger, and I would have still loved Rudiger to be there, but getting Kunde and Koulibaly would go some way to repairing that damage. Because Azpilicueta's no spring chicken. Thiago Silva's no spring chicken. We created more than a better XG than Inter. I'm liking this. I'm liking the look of this already. Oh, Sassuolo's a friendly. It's Udinese we start away to. That's kind. That's fair enough. I thought it was. It's weird then we've had Sassuolo and Inter as friendlies. Because, you know, they're both Serie A sides. Although a draw against Inter is what you like to see. Larson Koulibaly. And no. One of our goalkeeping coaches, I'm guessing for the under 18s? Under 20s. That reminds me. Staff. Responsibilities. Training. There we go. Because then if I then delegate them back, I should still be able... Oh, no, okay, cool. I don't see them if I delegate them back. Cool. Lucas Leiva is training the best. At 34 years of age, he's still putting it in. Fair play to him. You love to see it. He's not going to be the man we start, but... I have a funny feeling Milinkovic, Savic and Immobile are going to absolutely rip goals in this season. If they do, oh... It scenes you love to see, really. How did we get on? Oh, we beat them 3-0. Of course we did. Andre Anderson and Sakagni scoring. Could not tell me who they were. But it's good that people are getting on the score sheet. You love to see that. Saj. What's Saj, bae? Absolutely not. He's uncertain about joining Newcastle. Cool. Yeah, I'd be uncertain about. I'd be uncertain. He's going nowhere. End of discussion. Let me have a look at him. He's not even in the first team list. Is he in the under-20s? Right, we're getting this up. Where is he? No, he is. He's on the bench. Is he on the bench? Why can't I see this guy? Am I losing my mind? Oh, there he is. He's on loan. That's why I'm getting confused. He's on loan. Do we have a mandatory future fee? No. He's on loan to us from Verona. Okay, why is he not in my squad? This is the question, right? Felipe Anderson, out you go. Like, yeah, he's very, very good. Why is he not in? Why is he? I'm an idiot. I did not realize I might make him permanent. He's there. He's purple. Yeah, I forget my loan play. I forgot that the purple meant he was here on loan. I was getting confused. I got confused.com. That is my bad. He looks very good. Wow, I know. You would think I know my own skin by now, but apparently not. Apparently not. I'm an absolute dilthead. Idiot. Gordon Ramsay right now is getting 2 pieces of bread and would be sticking them over my ears and calling me an idiot sandwich. He really would be. I can't believe it either, Ali. I'm sorry I'm sorry I'm idiot sandwich. Yeah. Idio sandwich. Idio sandwich indeed, Ali. Yeah. See, that's how much of an idiot I would be. He wouldn't even call me an idiot sandwich. He'd call me an idio sandwich. Slightly, but I've helped you recover from it. And the sandwich is raw. Yeah, it's not even cooked. It's disgraceful behaviour, really. It's poor from me. It's poor from me. Savic is back in training. You love to see it. Love to see it. But wait, we have an affiliate, and there is no strengths to our affiliate. Amazing, amazing. Right, what is this 7TV emote? Oh, okay, cool. Yep, right. One thing, I need to remove another emote then. I need to remove. Right, let's see which one we're gonna remove. I don't need this one. I don't need this one. Idiot sandwich is in. Perfect. It's me. You can call me that as much as you want. Because I have max slots of 7TV emotes. And some of them I've added and just then realized, one, even nobody uses them, or two, there we go. Here's the spam. Nice. Yep. Here's the spam. Good search, Bay. The fact that that's a 7TV emote is nothing short of sensational. They... Are you kidding me? No, piss off. I'm not getting a goalkeeper that good for like 2 million in this summer. Absolutely not, Spurs. And it's Spurs as well, Strakosha. Why would you want to move to Spurs? You're 3-star potential. No, we'll keep you. Top scorer odds. Immobile, favourite to be the top scorer in the league. No pressing for... I mean, amazing. 5 mil. Can we not, like, make that 6? 5.5. Sure. Piss off, Antonio. I used to like you until you went to Spurs. LeBron Jam X. That was the one we removed. Because nobody uses it. And I have LeBron Jam anyway. Which is probably better than LeBron Jam X. HC. He wants to retire from winning, Sean. Yeah, true. Inter are what? Favourites to win the league? Yeah, and when you have a team like that. They signed Gersons, didn't they? I forgot they signed Gersons this summer. It's on loan as well. Like, some of the... Inter pay wages for the duration of the loan when playing. Yeah, and he's going to be playing. I forgot Gersons was there. That makes me sad. But we signed Fede DeMarco off of them, so... You know, swings and roundabouts. Sassuolo. If we win the league with this system, my goodness me, I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. Those idiot sandwich memes will be coming back to haunt people. And it will be great. It will be great. It won't happen. I can say it now, it won't happen. There's Inter and Milan that are better. I've also got Subway cookies. I had a Subway on it. Wait, I've just realised. I got a free cookie from Subway today. You'd love to see it. Because where I at with Subway on Just Eat, you get 30% off if you order 15 quid or more. So I was like, sure. And then I was like, so that means I get 4 Subway cookies. Perfect. And then there was a free... and then I've just opened... I had one earlier. And then I've just opened this up. And there's 4 cookies sitting in this bag. Oh. Absolute pogs, if you ask me. That is... What sandwich did you get? I went boring this time. I couldn't be asked to go for anything really major and out there, so I just went chicken and bacon. I know, I'm an absolute disgrace. But I just felt like being plain boring today. Go full on basic, bitch. Normally I go for meatball marinara. Normally I'm a meat... Awful, I know. I'm an awful human being. But I normally go for meatball marinara. But... Today I just felt plain and boring. Salad, sauces, bread. So bread is always hearty Italian toasted. Meatball is goated, yeah. The meatballs are so good. Easy to fine tune. It is good. It is good, Jon Snow. But yeah, lettuce. I just went lettuce, cucumber, pepper for salad, and then barbecue sauce. If I get meatball marinara, I don't get sauce because you get the meatball marinara to have to enjoy the marinara sauce in it. I'm not that much of a monster. But normally the salad is just lettuce, pepper, and cucumber. Now get the saucy meatballs. No. You get meatball marinara to enjoy the marinara sauce. You don't need any other sauce on top of that. You don't need any more sauce. We lost to Sassuolo. Let's go. And we battered them until we got FM'd. Amazing. We got FM'd. Wait, he's at did he sign for Real Madrid this summer? I don't know how I feel about that they've just signed him. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I want more sauce. You can have more sauce. I'm not... Would have saved you there, but a solid 6.5 out of 10. Look. Yeah, do you know what, Wade? I thought you was going to give me a lot worse. When you've said that I was awful on the sandwich... Might have to get a Subway now. Sorry, HC. But wait, look. I will take a 6.5 out of 10. That is... I kind of want a Subway now too. I'm a trendsetter. I can't lie. But yeah. And I always go for... So I've got 4 of these as well. I don't know. Let me see. Is this going to work? Can you see... There's 3... Oh, that's not really working. But there's 3 more there. Of the like dark chocolate, like the proper nice chocolate Subway. It's absolutely pog. But Subways are great. I have to be in a very specific mood for the white chocolate chip macadamia. It is the best, don't get me wrong, but I have to be in a specific mood for it. Ali, whilst you're out, you're gonna get a Subway. I can already tell it now. You're gonna start now, and you're gonna get yourself a Subway. But enjoy your grocery shopping, mate. Have a good morning, afternoon. Sure. It's 9 a.m. And Subway breakfast. Is that not a thing out there? Breakfast from Subway, like a sausage and bacon sub. If not, you're missing out. Felipe Anderson's unregistered. Can't be having that. That raspberry white choc one was very good. Who gets Subway at 9 a.m? I have on multiple occasions. Ali, but that might just be because I'm weird. But catch you in a bit, mate. Scouting update. Luca Mazzetti. Now, he can only play right back, but we'll scout him anyway. We'll scout everybody. You get a scout report. Everybody gets a scout report. The only person we need to give a number to is Fede DeMarco, and he can have the number 5. It's a game changer, yeah. Like, you wouldn't think it. I'm off 2 for a bit. No worries, bae. I know what everybody's off. Everybody's off now to go and get a Subway. That's exactly what they're doing. You can't convince me otherwise now. That's a terrible offer. All right. Opening game. We're only an hour in. Oh, we'll go to the presser. As always. Doesn't matter what it is. We learnt that for the Malteser Falcon. Just click the second one in from the left and it's fine. Subway cookies are elite. They're only beaten by a Lidl cookie from the bakery. If you haven't been to the Lidl's bakery and gotten their white chocolate chip cookies, I tell you what, you're missing out. But yeah, so he's joining us next summer. It's first game time, chat. We will need to, like, when I'm seeing this amount of people wanted in my first 11, I'm slightly concerned. And there was no bakery at all. Wow. I couldn't. I would no longer be going to that Lidl's. I'd be finding a new Lidl's. Even if it's like an extra half an hour on top of my journey. I'd be going to get the bakery. I'd be having a trip to the bakery every time I go to Lidl. It's just one of those things you have to do. But it's opening game time, chat. And we'll get to see this amazing creation in full flow. KFC do a great cookie. I've never had a KFC cookie. It's never been... I go to KFC... We're not playing extended highlights. Absolutely not. Key highlights 2 up from the middle. TV. Get the height down. Get the zoom in a little bit. There we go. But I do love me a little cookie. It's KFC cookies. I go to KFC because I want like a nice little bit of like I rarely go to KFC anymore unless it's like I'm on a trip home from somewhere and it's on my way, and then I'll get like a popcorn chicken snack box or something like that. Very rarely do I take a trip to KFC anymore. Alberto, Chiro, Felipe. Oh, we're playing this nicely. The liquid football, it's just not going far at the moment, but I back us to get the ball through. And there's Immobile. First chance for Ciro. First goal for Ciro Immobile. Oh, I love him already. He is so good in this game. If you can sign Ciro Immobile in this game, he will score you goals. That was pretty. That was sensational. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable football. I'm good, Gary. Hope you're doing well, mate. We'll praise them after that passing play. That was sensational. Stressed. How come? From Shrakosha, Acerbi. You got... Oh, this is lovely. Acerbi again. Alberto's dropped deep. He's come to create the extra man. I mean, Fede DeMarco is really high up here. But here he is. He's been found now. Udinese can't get near us. They can now because DeMarco's just absolutely gifted them possession. But then they've gifted it back to us. You love to see it. And they're linked to Watford. They're owned by the same owners. So we don't like Udinese just because we don't like Watford. Immobile's in again. He's dinked the keeper. It's a brace for Immobile inside 20 minutes. OBS playing up here. I can try and help, but I'm not the best technically with OBS. So I can try and help the issue if I can, but... Ciro Immobile with a brace on the opening day. You love to see it. Stick him as a pressing forward on his own and he will score you goals. We're winning the league, chat. He's a cheat code. We're winning the league. With a 3-4-2-1, we're winning the league. It doesn't matter. They can play the flat 5-3-2 and they're just getting absolutely demolished. Well done on controlling possession. It's been a sensational first half. The front three are all performing out their skin. An assist for each of the two behind Immobile. What wonder kids have the highest potential at the start of the game? Ooh, now that's an interesting one. I know Pedri's quite... Oh, Milinkovic-Savic gets himself on the act. But I was going to say Makoko's one of those that no matter where you play, like who you are, he just is a monster. There's Pedri always develops nicely. There's load. We can have a quick look because we've got a decent database in terms of I don't know how much our scouting knowledge will have, but if we just do, it doesn't matter which view you use. If we just search it by media description. So you've got Florian Wirtz, who does really well. He starts off around about this. He's 18. Genuinely, I had him last year. He developed into a monster. Like, Gavardio's a really good centre-back option. At 19, will develop nicely for you. Most of these will do you well. Jude Bellingham is ridiculously good now. Like, nearly valued at 100 million at 18. And develops even better. And Vinicius Junior. Ben, this is we've been asked by Foot Pringles what wonder kids have the highest potential at the start of the game. I couldn't give you the full answer, but there's some great ones there. You've obviously then has been mentioned in chat. If I can type. Oh my god, typing under pressure is not my thing. You've got Makoko. We've got attribute masking on, but that's like 16 or something like that. He's like really, really good. Makoko's always one to go for if you can get him early. Another forward that's quite good is Lorenzo Luca at Pisa. He always develops into somebody sensational. You've got the two at Salzburg in Sesko and Adeyemi. So Sesko is 6'5", 6'4", always an absolute monster. And then you pair him up with Karim Adeyemi, who's, again, I believe he's moving in real life from Salzburg, so you might not be able to get him much from next FM, but this FM, he's normally quite cheap to pick up from Salzburg as well. Wonder Kid media description. Demir's another one, Camavinga. Yusuf Demir, he's an interesting one because he's on loan at... Is he the one that's on loan at Barcelona? No. Skamaka is another shout. Yeah. You got Skamaka as well at Sassuolo. Looks something along the lines of that. He's very good. He's 22, so he's not really a wonder kid anymore. But he's someone you can get for really cheap as well. Rooney, yeah, he's not anymore. They cancelled it. So that's why you can get him on cheap. Skamaka's always a good one. I'm not sure how old Raspadori is, but Raspadori is a great striker at Sassuolo as well. He's 21. Again, is really good. Yeah, and obviously the potentials are different, Pringles, depending on who you, like, what your database is, because the potentials are always ranges. Unless they're older. But for, like, wonder kids, they're normally like a 20 to 30 thing. I mean, he'd be probably quite good to get. He's normally one that's up there. Yeah. There are some that are capped because he's 15. I think that's why. I believe they have to... PA's potential ability. So obviously, your current ability and your... Vitinha, I've never actually... Actually, Jordan was showing me Vitinha earlier. Is it this one? Might be this one. Is it this one from Braga? No, that's a striker. I think he's a centre mid. Might be this one from Porto. Yeah, this one from Porto. He develops into a monster. Yeah. He's very, very good as well. But yeah, PA's potential ability. So you have current ability and potential ability. Potential is what they develop through. And so that's then rated from a value of 1 to 200. Both for current ability and potential. So that obviously the closer you are to 200, the better you are. I'm not sure. I think there's something to do with, like, age. I think. Oh yeah, Julian Alvarez is another one. It's as high as Ansu Fati at the start, yeah. Ansu Fati is very good, though, in this game. Alberto Immobile for the hat-trick. Oh, he's missed one. He's missed one. The cheat code, it doesn't work every time. You have to miss one or two. It's like cheating in an exam. You have to get one or two answers wrong so it doesn't look like you've cheated. Yeah, he's so much more money now. We've conceded a goal because we haven't set up set pieces. That's why. I forgot to set up the set pieces. Unbelievable. That's poor from me, to be fair. Immobile's picked up a knock. Potential groin injury. Injured but wants to play on. We'll see how it goes for a few minutes. We'll see how it goes for a few. Right, we'll let this highlight go and then we'll make some changes. He's dropped it short, the keeper, and then punted it long, which we win back. I mean, we've tried to play the ball over the top. Oh, there's an error. There's the hat-trick for Immobile. Waited a few minutes, he grabs his hat-trick, now we can take him off. Now we won't get the media question. Why did you take him off when he's on 2? Well, not anymore. Udinese have had an absolute mare at the back. Keeper's caught in no man's land. And Immobile has the easy job of picking himself up a hat-trick. And now he can come off for Real Moro. Yes, Ben, we are starting the Glory Hunter again. I did start it and didn't finish it in 21. We got as far as we cleared all of the European trophies, all of the. I need to run through actually every trophy that we are going to be playing for, because there are a few that are added on. We can make 5 subs. So do you know what? We'll bring Kamenovic on for DeMarco as well. Give him a run around in that left mid spot, so he starts to develop and learn it a little bit more. And we'll replace Lazari for Hysaj as well. We need to train Hysaj in this role as well. That should be something we do too. And we'll make those 4 for now. But yeah. So we are doing it slightly differently. We can't leave our clubs that we manage in each country, so it's 5 countries, only 5 clubs, unless we get sacked or we win it all. So like, it's if we win it all in Lazio, then we can leave Lazio. If we get sacked, then obviously the same thing. Then we have to win each of every top 5 leagues. So we need to win all of the top 5 leagues. We need to win every domestic cup excluding Super Cups. So that does include the Carabao Cup in England as well. So we have to win both the domestic cups in England. That's a great save from Strakosha. So, and then we are winning the World Cup, Euros, and Club World Cup. So it's the 3 European trophies, and then we add the Club World Cup as like the 3rd international style based trophy. There's Lazio's Udinese's 2nd goal. It's been coming. You have to say that. They've had about 4 or 5 set pieces. But yeah, and so that's the aim. And we're going to win it all in 20 seasons. You got to win it all in 20 seasons. It's a good win to start the season. 4-2 away at Udinese. You love to see it. But there is another rule I'm thinking of adding into it. Of that I can't... Because obviously there's the 2022 World Cup. Straight after season... Like, in season 2. I don't think I'm going to go for international jobs until after the 2024 Euros. So... Napoli beat Milan in the Diego Maradona Stadium. Nice to see. Milan losing. But yeah, so I'm thinking that will be something that we also do. But yes, we are going to win if we go to the Champions League. So we got to win the Champions League. We've got to win the Europa League, which is what we're in this season. And we have to win the Conference League as well. So we have to win all 3 of them. We then obviously have to win the World Cup, the Euros, and then the Club World Cup. The Club World Cup is interesting because it's done... So obviously there's the one this season which won't include us. But then the next one is like in 2024, I believe. And it's like 2023. And I think... Or maybe 20... No. It'll be 25 is the first one. And basically, you qualify for the Club World Cup by getting to the Champions League final, basically. That's 3 seasons in without internationals, yeah. So we'd have 3 seasons to go before... my journeyman got dull. I'm looking for a new save. But last year I did this, and I think I ran through this on stream Saturday once we finished the Churta save. But... if we haven't, I will pull up the spreadsheet again that we used. If I can remember where I saved it. Was it here? No, I think it just was on my desktop. Yeah, here it is. Let me change scenes quickly. I can never remember which one this is, so there. But this is what we did last FM. And I'm going to set something similar up for this one as a Google spreadsheet that will be a command in chat. But I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with it as well. So throughout the save, I'm going to have like a front page like this where we keep track of everything. So the season that we won it, how if we've won it multiple times, like I won 3 Champions Leagues here. So we'll have 3 Champions Leagues, 3 Europa Leagues, the Conference League, etc. The teams that we've managed, the nationalities, the nation we managed. And again, the same rule applies for the country that we manage. If we get sacked from a country, then we can move on. If not, we have to do it with that nation. So if we only say got the Belgium job, we'd have to then win it with Belgium, unless we get sacked. And then they were just the other 3 the 4 Super Cups we had. And we played. But we cleared out England. So we started in Italy with Inter. We cleared out Italy in 2 seasons. We cleared out France in 2 seasons. We cleared out England in 3 seasons. And then we were stuck in the Bundesliga because we couldn't win the Pokal. City is going to be so boring in FM23. Yeah. I don't know. I was going to leave a note for something for myself on this, but I can't remember. But yeah, we never made it to Spain last year. So the aim is we've got to try and get everywhere and do it all. This was 11 seasons worth of trophies. But then also what I'm going to be doing for the spreadsheet that I make for chat as well, to be able to progress, is each season there is going to be sort of chat's awards effectively. So chat are going to have the opportunity to vote for like player of the seasons, young player of the seasons, all of the stats and attributes. I'm hoping, like, so player attributes as profiles with their stats for the season will be posted sort of on the spreadsheet, so you can then vote, and there'll be like a list of 5 for player of the year, etc., that you can choose from. So there will always be that, and then at the end of the save, once everything's completed, we're going to go back through and put like together a best team of the Glory Hunter, which then is going to help me buy and add another one of my to the collection of full-time prints. So yeah. But that's the aim. That is the aim for it. So we will have that spreadsheet there ready to go. City is already boring, yeah. But City isn't already boring. City can be fun if you put steps. Do I think I can get 20 seasons in by the new FM? If I go as quickly as I did, if I get through it as quickly as I did in 21 in terms of that, we might be able, we should be able to get it done. There's 5 months. 4.5 to 5 months. I think we can get through 20 seasons by them. Mr. Lupo. But yeah, I think we can. Because we will play on key highlights. So we will make certain we can kind of get through it. And we haven't done a defensive week. So that's kind of the plan anyway. And then once we get through that, we'll see how quickly we can get through seasons. Is Chernovo done? So Chernovo isn't done. Like, we finished it on... It's getting to the point on stream where we are kind of... My camera's getting a little bit blurry. 2 seconds. There we go. That's better. But we are at the point with Chernovo where it is staled a little bit, where we can't actually move on with the we can't actually, we're stuck at the same sort of point where we're kind of good enough then to potentially qualify for Europe through the league, but then the moment we qualify for Europe, we shit the bed, as we proved this season. And we're at that level. So I don't really want to be at that point. And so I want to kind of, if I'm off stream and I'm playing FM and I'm not like recording anything, I want to be at the point where I can then actually like go, do you know what, right now I can sit through and spam for a Chernovo season. I'm not doing anything. It's there. and then I will update people in the Discord. Hence why the Discord link is in the chat. If you're not in the Discord already, that is where we're gonna get. That is where the Chertonova updates are gonna be coming into. But the fort is getting a bit long in the tooth. A club with no fan base, no money, no facilities. The way to change that is getting into Europe. I'm doing Henry's PSG challenge. Yeah, do you know what? Henry did that, and I knew it the moment I couldn't complete it. I knew that was going to be his new challenge. Because he had sat for a few days going, I don't actually know what to do with it. And then I bottled it like the second day. He went, oh yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for my Discord challenge. And then that gave him the opportunity to have a new... He likes stealing save ideas from people, yeah. And Mike apparently likes stealing formations from people. So... Europa League group stage draw. Where are we ranked? Are we seeded? Oh, we're first seeds. Let's go. Oh, this looks quite nice. This looks quite nice. I just don't want West Ham from pot 3. Just do not give me West Ham. I did hear that about Mike. Yeah. Apparently he used a formation that was very, very similar to Clates' 4-2-1-3 that won him the playoffs. I wouldn't know. I spent the entirety of my Sunday in bed because I was hungover as hell on Sunday. I went out Saturday night, had a nice bit. It was probably the worst hangover I've had in years. We've avoided Leicester. That's good news. We got Young Boys as the first team in our group. That's a nice draw. Similar as putting it lightly. Look, he's using something similar now in Depor. So we're going back to Russia though, chat. Well, we won't be because we won't be able to play there. But we're playing with the Chertonova theme still continues even in Glory Hunter. And our fourth team in the group is, I mean, that is that is such a nice group. We can rest and rotate in this group quite nicely. Easy group, yeah. Group C, lovely. Bring it on. Lazio, even the media are saying we've been handed an easy group.
Shalom, shalom.
Oh, salty BFM, thank you for the follow. Henry, stare. Look, you can't deny it's not true. You can't deny it's not true. I mean, you can, but you would then be lying to yourself. Oh yeah, I'm not original. We know, we know that. I love that Peepo Kiss emote. It's staying there forever. It's staying there forever. It's so good. But have you tried the tried the PSG challenge yet, Henry? Has anybody from Henry tried the PSG challenge? It's not as easy as you think. You're in one. Ooh. I'm doing it now. Nice. First goal is absolutely crucial. Of course it is. It was always crucial. And another Ciro Immobile hat-trick would go down. An absolute treat. DeMarco. Oh, Milinkovic-Savic. Lazari. It's in. There's Immobile. He can't find it. DeMarco can find the goal, though. Oh, Lazio are loving life. We're flying. Best believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. Immobile couldn't find the cross. Lazari digs out. Fede DeMarco at the back stick. Big Fede. He's not very big, babe, but we love him all the same. He's about a similar height to Sweet Left Foot. He's about a similar height. He's not 5'1". That's a lie. Luis Alberto. Luis Alberto, the man that won the Ballon d'Or for me at Barcelona. You love to see it. Akpa Akpro. Milinkovic Savic. There's Chiro Immobile. There's 2-0. It's too easy. He's taller than me at least. I think he's 5'9". DeMarco. It's onside. It's 2-0. It's easy. Yeah, he's 5'9" with 10 jump in reach, Bay. I think you can get there. Oh, that's a lovely touch. Basic, Alberto. DeMarco already got a goal to his name today. Finds Alberto, who finds Milinkovic Savic. Oh, he hits the beans. He hits the beans. It should have been 3. It should have been 3. Let's praise the boys. We're absolutely loving life. 12 minutes and we got 2, and we haven't. We've scored our only 2 shots on target. We are the definition of clinical. It's what happens when you have a good striker playing for you. The joys of having a good striker up front. The pain of the Chernovo not having a good striker is behind me on stream now. And I can't wait. I can't wait for it. They've got Odriozola at right back. Is that Bonaventura? The actual Bonaventura? Oh my god, it is. What, 32? Jesus Christ almighty. We're still top of the league on goal difference. Let's not concede to the Torreira corner. I need to set the set pieces tactics up. Chat, if I forget, remind me after this game, please. I don't want to forget that. I don't want to forget that. Akpa Akpo's on a yellow. Lucas Leiva. I'm like, eh. As much as I like this song, I can't be asked to listen to it anymore. Nope. This is a tune. Right. I mean, look at the match ratings on people. Lazari can come off because he's on a yellow. That's what we'll do. We don't really want to be running players into the ground with red cards. We'll make some more subs. Run down the clock. A clean sheet would be nice. We'll give Luis Alberto a break. Sakagni can come on at the AP. He's not a. He could be the box to box. No, I think it's Cataldi that's the box to box. Yeah. Do we replace Basic? Yeah, we'll replace Basic as well. Why the heck not? Ciro Immobile on 4-2. We lead the way at the top of Serie A. Top of the table since day one. Another good win. This system is. I mean, I'm already proving I'm a tactical genius. Because everybody, they're playing out of their skins. Serie A do not know what's hit them. This Lazio team are going all the way. We're playing some sensational stuff. No Reina, no party. Look, he's on the bench for a reason. He's on the bench for a reason. Juventus beat Napoli. See, look. Only Inter are keeping pace with us at the moment. That's what we love to see. But the PSG one season challenge is done. I've got the new one season challenge starts on Saturday. I need to make the thumbnail for it. But we've sold 20,000 season tickets. You love to see it. But that is coming up. I think Mao is the only person that knows what that is. I think that's the only person I've told what that one season challenge is. But I know the next 2 one season challenges I'm doing on stream already. AMC and MC run this formation, easy to keep up. Nah. The defensive... Look, our first goal, Johns, though, came from our 2 defensive wingers. You can't tell me it's just the midfield that run this game, this formation. It's Spurs, it's Norwich. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Set pieces, by the way. Bait, you absolute genius. Yep. That's why you was the ass man at Churton Over. I should have renamed our ass man at Churton Over to Bay Hudson. It's something I definitely should have done. Right. We need to look at the set. It actually doesn't matter because we know exactly who our set piece takers are. And it's going to be Luis Alberto and Federico Di Marco. And that is it. It's all we need. It's all we need. We don't even need Toma Basic to do it. We just know exactly that it's Alberto first. And Luis Alberto, well, the reason we loved Luis Alberto is he got goals and assists from set pieces like nobody else's business. He is better at set pieces in this game, in my opinion, than James Ward-Prowse. Controversial, I know, but I love Luis Alberto. His set pieces just he won me everything. Load all routines. This one right here. So we have a Serbi near post. We have you at the back stick. We don't want you. We want you in there. Yeah, you two can go on there. We'll leave Luis Alberto on the edge. You're 6'2". I think I'm going to actually put you in there then. Yeah, of course I am. And then Alberto on the edge. And then we got those two there. So then we want to see
it's
that.
It's not that common. It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
It was 30. Oh no! I was trying to avoid that, Mike. I was trying to avoid that. Dan Will, thank you for the follow. Mr. Sweet Left Foot coming in with the Raider 74. You absolutely do love to see it. Ladies and gents, if you don't know who Mike is, he's the 5'1" man. We love him. He's the playoffs champ. Shabby Merkin, Emu as well, thank you all for the follows.
Shalom.
Hope you're all doing well. 31 goals, and I didn't think you'd score 5. How wrong was I? How wrong was I? But congrats, Mike, again.
Shalom.
As
Shalom.
everyone in. Harv as well, thank you for the follow. I had 7 in game 1, yeah. I gave you the motivation, Mike. I'm saying it now. I gave you the motivation. I gave you the motivation to go and do it. But welcome, Raiders. I am Sean. You probably know me from Mike's streams. If
Shalom.
you've been there for a little bit. Tiraps as well. Thank you for the follow. You absolute big dog, you. I'm in and around Mike's streams a lot. We are managing Lazio. It's the first stream of our Glory Hunter. The gifted subs should go to Clates. They probably should, yeah. They probably should instead of Mike. What made you pick Lazio? What made me pick Lazio is three important players. The front 3 right here. I have used 2 of them this FM in drafts, and well, 1 in drafts and 1 at Barcelona in our Spanish and homegrown rebuild. And so I started Glory Hunter in FM last year and didn't finish it, and so I want to finish it this year. We started it into last season, so I thought we'd go back to Italy to start with, and I wanted to use this 3 because Immobile is ridiculously good in this game. Like, I don't know what he's done to deserve these attributes, but I'm not complaining because he's broken. And I love Luis Alberto in this game. This man got me. He won the Ballon d'Or season 2 in our Barcelona rebuild, our Spanish and homegrown only rebuild. He is sensational. He is sensational. Hey Dan, welcome in. So yeah, this is what made me pick Lazio. He's rubbish in internationals, sure. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why either. But he's already got 4 in 2 for us in our opening 2 league games, including a hat-trick on the opening day against Udinese. He is very, very good. And I've wanted to use a defensive winger system for a while. So we came up with this. It might absolutely shit the bed. It might win us the league and cup in season 1 and we can leave after 1 season. I don't know. But I am sticking with this. And yes, we are using Patrick as a libero. He's probably a fullback more than a libero, but we're using him as a libero because if you're using a back 3, why not use a libero? One of my favourite things. It seems to work well. It seems to work well so far. We signed the only person we've signed is Fede Di Marco. We signed him for 8 million, potentially rising to 10 if he plays 50 games. He's the only person we bought, and we're already sort of financially mudding the club. That's because we're not even in our wage budget. But that's fine. We're at deadline day. We don't need anything. But that's there. So we've got 20 seasons to win the lot. And when I say win the lot, I don't just mean the regular Glory Hunter, where it's the top 5 leagues and the main domestic cup. In England, we have to win both domestic cups. We're making it there. It's not just the Champions League and the Europa League. It's the Conference League as well. We have to add that. And we also then have put the Club World Cup in to make it 3 Europe and like 3 international ones. I didn't want to do the Nations League because the Nations League is just rubbish. And the Club World Cup only happens every 4 years. So it makes it more of a challenge to keep us there at a job. So how many leagues? How many leagues have I got loaded? A load. Portugal and Netherlands too. No, it's just the top 5. So it's just England, Spain, Germany, Italy, and France. So we have to win the league and the cups there, and then the other 6 trophies as well on top. We have 20 seasons in which we got to do
Shalom.
it. We got to go through it quickly. But we're starting at Lazio. And the other main rule is, as we are going to reject that one, and we are going to reject that one. The other main rule is, what if another league goes into 5th? It doesn't matter. It's those 5 leagues. It's those 5 leagues. That's the one thing it is, doesn't it? I'll follow and stick around. Van Youngsy, thank you for the follow. Yeah, but the other main rule is we can't leave the club we're managing unless we either win the lot in that country with them or we get sacked. So there's no, like, sticking around, like, or going, oh, we've won the league, we'll come back for the cup later with another team. No. We have to stick there. And that's the thing we did last season. I got 11 seasons through and I was only 3 trophies off. So, yeah. That is the that is the rundown of the save. I showed it earlier to people. I had a spreadsheet keeping track of everything that I'd won last year. I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth with it, and I'm gonna try and make it with chat and stuff like that. If you stick around, that we are going to do like end of season awards. We are going to be doing like end of season awards with each of the teams each season, and then at the end, once we've completed it all, we're going to do like a massive end of season save awards, like as a best 11, and then I'm gonna add to my 2 full-time prints that are just behind me, with the best 11. Yeah, and get a full-time print at the end of the save. That is the plan. So, yeah, and then we're gonna have a best 11. We will have on there will be like the top 5 players from that season, and then you guys can put votes and stuff on there. They'll be all covered on the spreadsheet as well, and it'll be like linked as a Google spreadsheet, so you guys can then view it as well. Not obviously edit it because I'm not that silly and won't let chat edit the spreadsheets for saves, but you can view it all. It's cutting into the hours I put into FM, yeah. So, but that's the plan. If that's something that intrigues you and you're new around here and haven't dropped the follow yet, it would be very much appreciated. We are on the road to 700 followers. Trust chat to edit it. You know it's FM chat. Of course they're gonna edit it if they have the editorial role. I may be an idiot, but there's one thing I'm not, HC, and that is an idiot. Peter Griffin. I do know that I am not allowing them to edit it, because then I will then keep it. Right, Europa League squad. We need 2 keepers. So, of course, we're going to have Pepe Reina. Lazari and Haisaj are the backups. They're the 3 centre-halves. They're the 2 backups. He's the backup left-back. These 2 are centre mids. Obviously, Milinkovic-Savic, Chiro, Mobile's there. Raul Moro, Anderson, Pedro Anderson, Fede DeMarco, obviously. Akpro is started. Basic has started. We can pick 3 more players. Who's not been selected that we can select? Falbo's under 21, so doesn't need to be registered. He is not, so he can be registered. Oh yeah, Sakagni, we need to keep him in. And Cabral as well. There's the 25. We don't have 4 players the HGC. Yeah, we'll keep you in. No, not Fede DeMarco. You. Shockers we'd left. I mean, is he even on our bench? No, he's not on our bench. So why would I care about it? Preferring other players. I'm not in the least bit concerned. Followed. Scott Chegwood end up front. Yeah, closely collared by Phil McCracken. There would be Roy, if he had the opportunity to edit it, would definitely put a player called Jokes on You in there at some point. All the names would be on there. You have a good shot of winning Europa League first season, to be fair. Yeah. We do. And we've had just in case, yep, that's another famous one. We've also got a very, very easy Europa League group to start with as well. Like, you know it's easy when the game's even calling it easy. We got Young Boys Spartak and Cluj. I think we're gonna be alright to get out of the group. So I think we're okay. Congratulations on your thing. He's now homegrown. You love to see it. The versatile option Andy man. Yep. Moscow can slap you if you roll unlucky. Nah, it's Spartak. We could beat Spartak
Shalom,
for Chertonovo.
shalom.
So, of course, we'll beat them with Lazio. Knapsack, thank you for the follow. Jim has said shalom, as he has to every single one of you that's followed from Mike's raid. Jim loves popping in and saying hello to you all. Hope you're doing well. Anybody that's new around here, let us know you support and what saves you've got on the go. Ben Dover at the back, yep. Of course, Ben Dover will be there. Immobile gets 4 goals for Italy against Northern Ireland. It's always really cool. But I don't think Moscow will do. Moscow will probably be the hardest team in that group, but I don't think it should be too much of an issue. Crowded in here. It is crowded in here, Ali. It is crowded in here. We had Mr. Sweet Left Foot drop his viewers over here after his mighty Depor save. Speaking of Depor, how did it go, Mike? Did our Depor still absolutely massive? I saw you broke the unbeaten record for the league, and then obviously had to dip out. But how was the mighty Depor? If chat want to let me know as well, I probably will go back and watch the VOD anyway. I'm gonna have to go back and 4 weeks without Luis Alberto. 4 weeks. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Anthony Van den Boer's not coming on to replace him though. He was the one that was sent off. He was sent off for a second bookable offence. He wasn't bringing a sub on. We can for Alberto. We can't for him. Venezia, the team with the Italian side that seemed to produce some of the nicest shirts going. Fede DeMarco wins his first cap. You love to see it. Rafinha wouldn't be too bad of a signing. He's really good in this game. But he can't play inside in this, so we'd have to train him there, and he's not really going to do that. Just click the second from the left. No comment on who we're replacing Luis Alberto with. You'll find out when we're ready to tell you. What's your transfer budget? 0, because we bought DeMarco. I'll tell a lie. We have 3.6k. No, we don't. Any transfer budget we get, we just put in straight into the wage budget. Leeds been making good signings for next season. They have, yes. It's amazing what they can do when they actually decide to put a little bit of money into it. Because, like, they needed to do that last summer. Pepe Reina in the number 10 slot. No, babe, Pepe Reina's going to be the shadow striker. He's not going to be the AP. He's going to be the shadow striker. He's definitely banging in them goals. What do you mean? Alberto's obviously injured. So we'll bring Zaccagni in. Why not? I think he can do that AP role quite nicely. He could probably do the Shadow Striker role as well. But that's going to be Andre Anderson, I think, is more back up there. And then we'll bring Cabral, because I forgot Cabral just existed. So he's in as well. And even then, Christensen is achievable. They announced him as an AMC when he's a wingback. Yep, because it's Leeds, they'll play him anywhere. He's gonna be another Stuart Dallas. You just wait and see. The man he'll end up starting the game at left back and then end up playing it at right wing. Like, because that makes a load of sense. Brendan Aronson, yep, nodders. Of course. But Venezia, come on. Let's make it 3 wins from 3, chat. And the perfect start to the campaign. They've got Ethan Ampadu playing him centre mid. And they've got Ampadu and Cuisance. Is that the nanny? Oh, it is as well. That's sensational. What a team. What a team. To be fair, he can play a lot of positions. Everything except centre-back and CF. Yeah. I praise them when we're drawing 0-0 to Venezia. I'm an absolute spaz. I'm an idiot, chat. I'm an idiot. Ugh. I can never get my shouts right. Haps. Let's not concede first. I mean, that's a terrible effort. That is a terrible effort. Venezia have started better than us, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not one bit. Cross is whipped in. Felipe's there to clear. Acerbi, do not give the ball away there, please. Lazari's picked up a knock. That's not what we like to see. Oh, but Milinkovic-Savic finds Immobile. He's round the keeper. He slots in. He's ridiculously good, isn't he? He is just sensational. Michael Garrett at Depor's got nothing on Ciro Immobile. He's got absolutely nothing on Ciro Immobile. In behind, left foot, right foot, doesn't matter. This man scores goals. Big fan of the man bun. Thank you, Tirafs. It's 2 years in the making. After 2 or 3 pack openings, yeah. all the golden oldies and then the youth players that come through like a silver pack. Fede DeMarco on this left-hand side whips it in. We can't find the final ball, but Lazari's back there. That's superb running from you. He's picked up a knock and he's still putting in runs like that to get back and win the ball. You love to see it. Immobile's in again. Oh, he's hit the Demba. Oh. That was nearly sensational from Immobile. Nearly sensational. What is, we'll wait till halftime to see what. I'm pleased. We're only 1-0 up, but what is your injury? Lower leg, but wants to play on. See, it's fine. It's absolutely nothing to worry about. But yeah, Terrace, the man bun is 2 years. I started growing it when the UK went into lockdown.
Shalom, shalom.
Tankidu, thank you for the follow. I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I haven't, please do let me know. As DeMarco's free kick is whipped in. Patrick. He finds DeMarco again. Down this left-hand side. I mean, he's absolutely skinned his man. I'm going to do a Saint Etienne in Ligue 2 save. Just going for a quick summer to know how it affects before starting it properly. It was probably a mess in the room. Oh, there's some... I got shown some horrific photos of my hair when it was growing. Like, genuinely. Like... things I actually decided to keep my hair like when going out, and I look at it and go, ugh, I'm a horrible person for allowing myself to do that. Sakarudian? I hope again I pronounced that correctly. If not, please let me know in the chat. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Lazio. Oh, that's a lovely header one. Immobile. He's too good. Oh, but he can't find that pass. Milinkovic-Savic needed an extra yard of pace there. I went skinhead and you went man. Well, I didn't go man bun instantly. Like, I was effectively skinhead on the sides from my previous haircut. Lazari's in. Lazari scores. Immobile, if he doesn't score them, he sets them up. He's too good. It's the Ciro Immobile fan. I'm saying it now. I'm the Ciro Immobile fan club. If I can take him everywhere I go in this save, I'll take him everywhere I go until he retires. Building a builder nation in Hungary and just had a youth player coming through with the same surname as my team. Love that. Love that. We didn't make a sub in that game, but we smashed Venezia 2-0. So, a good win and a good performance. That'll do for me. That will do. In the words of Shrek, that'll do, donkey. That'll do. Everybody above a 7 rating. You can't make subs when everybody's on a 7 or above. It's just one of those things when you see a green rating that you just can't. As much as I like this song, when you know Steps is next, like Lazari's out. I mean, he wanted to continue. He's now out for 4 to 7 weeks. DeMarco, absolutely brilliant. An 8.3 without a goal or an assist. The power of the left defensive winger. I don't know why we're scouting a Reading player, but yeah. Cool. A 35-year-old James Milner. Now that's the kind of player I want to be signing. You went skin. I can't believe I could not go skinhead. I would look horrid as a skinhead. Like, it's just something I can't be doing. Lazio down to the bare bones. We're not down to the bare bones. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. These absolute bangers in the playlist. Yeah, the playlist, if you want the link to the playlist that we listen to on stream, I'm going to plug it again, but it's in the Discord. It's its own channel for it. The playlist is right there. It's a Spotify playlist. I made the original long list of songs in about half an hour before my first stream. And then I then have added songs to it as I've gone along. I've listened to some other shit, but it's all there in the thing. And sometimes people request songs. We have with our channel points, you can request songs to go on stream, and if I like them enough, I'll add them to the playlist. So you do have an input in the playlist as well. And then it just doesn't go to the VOD either, so it's great. There are 2 outcomes for going skinhead: Phil Mitchell or Jason Statham. I'd probably end up Phil Mitchell. I just don't think I'd look good skinhead. To the point where I don't even want to try it. I love the long hair too much to want to shave it off. If I ever did like a subathon or a charity stream or something like that, there is no way I am ever putting in the thing to like shave my head. Please never get rid of your hair. No, I don't plan on it. It's definitely, it's one of the last things I ever plan on doing is getting rid of my hair. All of these players are not registered, so he's not registered. Felipe Anderson is, so he's gonna have to sit on the bench even though he's injured. Zakagny can come in. We're gonna have to miss out on a player. Oh no, we've got Falbo. It's fine. We're gonna rest some players as well. Like we're gonna play Kamenovic instead of DeMarco. Lucas Leiva can get a start as well. We'll give Radu the game over a Cherby as well. Why not? Immobile and Milinkovic-Savic are gonna play as many games as they possibly can. Actually, I say that. Andre Anderson's gonna start. He's gonna have a game. We're resting for play. We're resting a few. And eventually donate it. I would never fully shave it off though. So, like, if I was donating it at any point, I would have to like let it grow down towards like my ass, and then cut it back off to like my shoulders and donate that. But it has been something I have considered doing. And my hair's nice and thick as well, so like. And has like a little bit of a curl, like a curve in it, like curls in it. So it's like a wavy little sort of style. So like, it's actually quite nice to. It'd be actually be quite nice to have like a thicker one that I can then donate. But it would be something I would donate, yeah, eventually. But like, I've grown it for 2 years, and it's now like down to like my chest. I think just off cam. Immobile's in. Immobile scored. Not the only thing that's thick. Wait up. I told you that one in secret. That was our little private conversation. But we lead against Cluj inside 4 minutes. It's too easy, chat. It's too easy. Basic again with the free kick. We nearly got another one. We'll whip another one back in soon, and we'll just make it 2. Immobile will get himself on the score sheet again. Oh, he nearly did as well. It's a sensational block from Manea there. Manea's one that I've seen come to the Premier League before in FM saves from Cluj. This is why I like Soul Stream. I'd have been gone in Z's for that one, yeah. I love it. Like, if you've seen the amount of ridiculous 7 TV emotes I've got, like, that sort of stuff doesn't bother me. As Immobile fires wide, he should have had 2. He should have had a hat trick already. Young boys are beating Spartak. See, like, this group's gonna be fine. We'll win all 6 games with rested teams and rotated teams. I wasn't even concerned when I saw that header. I have 4 meters in a row. So yeah, I wish your voice all the luck in the world, Ali. Hope they go well. To be fair, it'd be awkward if they were beating young boys. Yeah, it's very much child abuse. And considering some of the stuff that's happened, like, you don't want to add child abuse now to the long list of already piling up problems. Like, Basic, free kick whipped in, too long for everybody. Latika claims it. It's stumped long, but it should be won by us. Hanisaj does win it. Anderson, Sakagni, Radu. Oh, Chiro's drifted out to the left. How's that not a foul? He's absolutely murdered him. It's fine. Luis Felipe, Andre Anderson, they are putting in some sturdy tackles here. It's not stopping the freight train from coming forward. It's another great block to deny Immobile. They really are closely marking him. He still has his goal. Harvey Barnes has put Leicester in front against Leverkusen. Leverkusen are my German team. I love Leverkusen. So Cagney is running a little bit knackered. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Pedro on as the AP, because why not? We'll give Pedro a run around. He's not had one yet. We'll put Fede DeMarco on for half an hour as well. No, he's... Oh, the lurkers as well. We love a good lurker. The lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. They really are. They sit there, they listen away. Never say anything. Or not saying, but come in at the key moments when they need to. And we love them. We love them. Basic, Mr. Unlucky. I might have to rename Lucas Leiva just to Unlucky with a load of ease. They sit and listen, they do. They put up with the nonsense that comes out of streamers' mouths, and they never say anything. I mean, Andre Anderson has scored an absolute screamer. That is, say something and be silent, yeah. And it's great. And you'll see them pop up, and you'll be like, hi, how are you? And short, sweet, to the point, and then they're back to enjoying their day. It's a great finish, though, from Andre Anderson. Cluj are 2-0 down. Young boys are, what, 3-0 up? We can't even see their result. Can we get a third, though? DeMarco. Into Andre Anderson. Can he release Immobile? No, he can't, because he forces the keeper into another one. He thought he was going to have 2 screamers in a game. He was being greedy. He was being greedy. I don't blame him when you've scored a goal like your first one, though. You can have another pop shot like that all you want to when you've earned the first one. And he did earn that first one, right? Let's make some more changes. We'll give Immobile a round of the standing ovation he deserves. Lucas Leiva can come off for Akpa Akpro, and we'll bring one more change on. Radu's not have fun. We'll bring a Cherbium. Why not? Andre Anderson into Raul Moro. It's a bit of a downgrade from Immobile to Raul Moro, but you know, it's absolutely fine. It won't matter one bit. They're not coming back into this game. We're going to get a third right here, and it's going to be Raul Moro that scores it. And I'm going to look like the absolute mug I am. Take him on, DeMarco. You've got the beating of him. He finds Pedro, who pulls it in. It's high Saj at the back post. It's 3-0 to Lazio. We are flying. Oh, it feels good to use. It feels good to use fun teams. Akpa Akpro. Luis Felipe. And some of the football we've played is sensational. Pedro, Raul Moro, Fede DeMarco. It's Lazio 4, Cluj 0. 2 goals in 4 minutes. And it's come from both the defensive wingers. Oh, I'm loving them already. I'm loving the defensive wingers already. I'm converted. You don't need wing backs. You need defensive wingers instead. Back threes are better with defensive wingers than wing backs. I'm putting it out there now. I'm putting it out there now. It's not even a debate anymore. It's not even a debate. Winning breeds confidence. Of course it does. Pedro impresses on his debut. I loved Pedro when he was at Chelsea. Like, he was sensational for us. That goal he scored against Everton when we won the league under Conte. Oh, that was a left foot screamer from the edge of the box that won us that game. Or, like, I can't remember if it put us, like, I think it put us 1-0 up in that game. And honestly, it looked like we wasn't going to score in a month of Sundays. And, like, he then pulls this absolute banger. Pedro Costa Hazard as a front three. Was nothing short of sensational. Teams would fear us with that front line. Like, it was genuinely so good. It was so good to have as a front three. Because you had Costa that would bully centre halves, you had Hazard that was tricky, and then you just had Pedro pop into little pockets of space that no one could pick up. Pedro's mind and game, like, he was underrated when he was at Chelsea. Like, you don't win what you do at Barcelona if you're not a good player. Starting in basically every game possible. Like, and, like, he was rotating around with Willian, I know, but you then had those options. And it was so nice. It was so nice to see. Highsedge will obviously start. We'll bring Marusic onto the bench. It isn't, but in lower leagues it's safer to have 2 wing backs. Yeah. I know. I was saying it kind of tongue in cheek, Dangio, but I can see where both work and where both can then be exposed. I think defensive wingers will work better more for a better team. Whereas when you're playing and are better for being higher up the pitch to push and press onto. But when you're playing sort of like for a team that's in the lower leagues, then you're probably better off having either wing backs as like a back 5 down here, or playing them in this like role there. Like, I can see where both work and where both is. With 3 centres and 2 wing backs, I'm in the 5th league. Yeah. I think it depends really on the team you are and the type of football you want to play with that team as well. Like, if you want to be more defensively solid, you'll probably stick them as wing backs. If you want to have that little bit more of a... if you want to have them a little bit higher up the pitch, but know they're going to help back that way as well, then you play defensive wingers. But it's very much more sort of how expansive you want to be with your team. Which is why I think Marcos Alonso at Chelsea is probably, when you play it, he's probably more of a defensive winger than he is a wing back. Now. Like, he's never going to be that fullback in a back four, but he will be a left wing back for you for years still. He could still do that attacking, like, defensive wing back role, like, defensive winger role. Hi, Sajin. DeMarco header over. Like, can we please sign some defenders? Well, I was talking earlier about the fact that we're looking at Koundé and Koulibaly already as centre halves. We need wing backs as well, like cover. I wouldn't say we need starting wing backs. I think Chilwell and James are good enough still to do those roles, but I think we need cover for both of them should they get injured. As Immobile scores his 7th of the season. I think we played 4 games and he's already on 7. He's too good. He's too good. We're gonna have another Subway cookie. Did I just drop something? No. But it's less than 10 minutes in, and Immobile already has himself a goal against Empoli. And we are flying. That would be Koulibaly then. Not the same type of defender, really, but he is quite big and strong. Immobile's in again. Oh, he hits the post this time. Yeah. I can very much see that. Stojanovic blazes over for Empoli. Oh, they have Pinamonti up front. I forgot he was on loan at Empoli this season. Because I knew he was on loan somewhere last season, but I can't remember where. Milinkovic-Savic squares it to Immobile. It's 2-0. It's all too easy. It's all too easy. It's a wonderful run down the line from Milinkovic-Savic. The ball, it's inch perfect from just the first time into Immobile, who has the freedom of the penalty area. 4'11". Yes. It has to be done. In Gonch front line and false line and poacher. Now that's an interesting combination. I don't think I could use a... I used the false line at Chertonova and it worked well. False lines are good in this game, but I think you need to have them with either 2 inside forwards around them, or like a front 2. Like, you need to have 2 players around them, I think, for them to work properly. Oh, Immobile's in. Wow, he should have got his hat-trick there. This is lovely football. DeMarco's in for 3. Oh, he should score. I've not used an Ingonch this year. I've used Trex this year, and they've worked really nicely. Like, they've worked really nicely in this match engine this year, Trex. But I'm not sure about Ingonches. I know people have used them this year to really good effect. But I've always felt if I've got a AM that's not lacking a bit of pace, I either play him as an AP or as a AM rather than an Engonch. I don't know why, because an Engonch is kind of perfect for them if they lack pace, but it's just the way I seem to want to use them. I might have to test with an Engonch. It's just because I prefer my cams to be on more attacking roles. So having a support role at a cam just kind of doesn't... Engonch is just an AP with 1 pace, yeah. Immobile, he's got to square it this time. He can't score from there. He finds Hysaj. Milinkovic-Savic could have probably squared it 1 more. Afternoon stream. Yes, Tyler, indeed. Yes, Tyler, indeed. Welcome to Lazio. There's no Churton over right now. 2 6s, so your midfield. Yeah, because your midfield is kind of like really deep in that way as well. Like, I can see that. Right, we'll bring Pedro back on. He did well when he played. Toma Basic. Was Toma Basic in the team of Toms? I would assume so. I would assume so. I can't remember exactly if he was in the team of Toms. My new left back. Is he 4'11"? Oh, that's he's 26 years old. Did you sign him purely? Did you sign him purely just because of the fact he's 4'11", Jordan? And if so, yeah, I'll send you an image that you can put. I'll send you an image that you can put into your face pack, Jordan, with Mike's and you just save it as Mike's ID, and then it should then go onto his face. I'll send it. I'll see if it works, because Michael did it for me when I Yeah, you need to change the A and the E in Michael. The surname's correct. It's the first name you spelt wrong. You've spelt Michael wrong. I just named him Mike for that specific reason, because he is more Mike than Michael. We'll replace DeMarco Kamenovich. Why not? But I do love that. I do love the fact you've signed a 4'11" player purely for the fact he's 4'11". It's sensational stuff, really. We'll make a few more changes. We're gonna give Jorge Silva a go at the wide centre back. We're gonna replace 2 of our centre halves because they're both on yellows. And left-footed, yeah, of course. That's the key part as well. Is he's left-footed, 4'11". You nearly got the age of him as well, so that was nearly perfect. I mean, who is that's got back there? A Serbi, sensational from you before you get subbed off. We've had a 3 XG in this game and only won it 2-0. Disgraceful. Or doing the if the poacher's blocked. I've used the poacher once this FM. I used him for like 4 games and didn't really like it, but that's because I was only having 1 striker up front, and I don't think a poacher works well in a single striker system. I think the false line poacher could work really well because it's like the extreme's more of a DLF and an AF, and I know they used to really work well together too. I think they really could then work. We've won our opening 4 league games, which is lovely to see. Milinkovic, Savic, quality chances. Poacher and target forward is classic semi-pro, yeah. He is the classic semi-pro. Playing in there as a 2-striker system with then 2 wide midfielders. Deichball, yeah. The Ashley Barnes, Chris Wood sort of level of link up. You love it though. You do love it. It's great fun. I want to do a tier 10 save next FM. And I know if I do it where I'm going already. And if they can get the mid wing backs are there to cross it as they are both tall boys, yeah. That helps as well. Right. Why is he not the first? I think you're wrong. He needs to make sure it's sorted, buddy. Like, come on now. We don't want to be... I don't want to be... The public will want to hear an answer from me. No. Absolutely not. Why would I be talking to you about who I think's going to win Serie A? Absolutely not happening. Sheffield FC, it's not, no. It's not, no. And it wouldn't be on stream either. It would be an offline save I did. It'd be an offline save. I'd probably upload like a highlights video to YouTube. Covering the save. Berry like Echoes. No, because Jordan's also doing Berry. So I wouldn't be doing Berry as well. Berry's a fun idea, but it's not an idea that I would be fully on board going with. I think a lot of people are doing Berry. So FC United, no. Because they're not tier 10. I think they're still tier 10. I'd have to make sure that they're still tier 10. If not, I'm slightly muddled. Oh my god, they've got Miguel Veloso. I remember used to signing Miguel Veloso like FM08. Because he always used to be an absolute beast back then. Now he's here at Verona in 22. DeMarco. Whip it in. It's over, everybody. Lower Frenchies, I could... If I do lower leagues, I think I'd do England. Macclesfield, but they're not tier 10 either. Then why are you guessing Macclesfield? That's a pen. Like... And even if you did guess the club, I'm still saying no. I'm not... Immobile scores again. This guy's just too good. If he doesn't hit 50 goals this season the way he started, I'm going to be disappointed in him. Don't you want to party with Robbie Savage? I couldn't think of anything worse. Genuinely, and this might shock a lot of people, as Sergei Milinkovic-Savic should score. On this save than the last one I see. Boom, don't start with me, yeah? I'm enjoying the life of winning stuff with Lazio. I don't want to be crying and remembering the hard times. I want to be enjoying the fun times. London Samurai, no. But in response to partying with Robbie Savage, Abby, I'd rather party with Michael Owen. British Airways. No. Pedro. Oh, you couldn't find SMS. But we found Immobile. Oh, SMS is in. It's 2-0. It's comfortable. It's Lazio. We're too good. Is that seriously a team? That is seriously a team, yes. I don't know if they're in tier 10 or not, but they are a team. They can boogie, but they need a certain song. They're going to do trials for Arsene Wenger's replacing thrones with kick-ins. I had not seen that. But that is crazy. I don't know what they say about BAFC, no. DeMarco. Oh, he nearly scored a Thunder Bastard. That's... I knew it was going to be along those lines. Yeah, wait up. I'm going to do a save with Shortwood United and then not sign a player over 5'6" or taller. Midgets to glory. Or manage Shortwood United and then only sign players 6'2" and over. One of the two. Make it either a really ironic or make it really funny. I mean, that's cleared off the line. That's sensational defending. He knew nothing about that, but he knew everything about it at the same time. That's Patrick at his finest. There's a reason why he's our libero. He's my libero. Akpro is being replaced by Mr. Unlucky. Fede DeMarco's not had the best of games, so we'll bring on Kamenovic. And we'll bring Sakagni on as well. There. We are absolutely loving life. I think both of those save ideas. Or you make it Shortwood United midgets and giants. 5'6" or below and 6'2" or above. You can't have anybody in between. As DeMarco's found Immobile. He's hitting the post so many times. So much. I love him though. I am the leader of the Ciro Immobile fan club. Swallow Nest. I don't know what they're swallowing, but if it's a nest full of people swallowing, sign me up. Sign me up. I'll be there. Obviously, providing the stuff to be swallowed, rather than doing the swallowing. Have a small goalie and big outfield players. No. See, the way I would do it is... That's why I would probably do it as Shortwood United with midgets only. 5'8" or below or something like that. It'd be great fun. We are absolutely just cruising through this league. It's nothing short of sensational. Juventus draw to Fiorentina. We beat Fiorentina. We're 5 wins from 5. And now we've got Genoa next, before Spartak. We'll play the full-strength team against Genoa and then rest for the Spartak. Marco Olivia. Is he 16 and he's got a sports hernia? Ouch. A sports hernia at 16. I don't even think I knew what one of them was at 16. No, I probably did because I did PE GCSE because I'm a nerd. I used to love our PE GCSE theory classes. Because we would genuinely sit. We would sit and our theory classes would end like we'd get through the stuff we needed to about 10 minutes before the end of the class every week. And so we'd just literally sit there and we were 6 weirdos in our GCSE PE. And we would watch leg break compilations at the end of every class. Barry got promoted from the 10th to they're out the window then for next year. Can't do them anyway. FC Isle of Man. Isn't Captain GG doing them? He's doing an Isle of Man Build a Nation with them. If I remember correctly. I haven't been in to watch it yet. I need to go in and see how he's doing with that, because that's a very interesting starter save. Fitness test. Luis Alberto is not ready. When is he back? When is my baby back? I call him baby. He's 28 years old. 4 to 9 days he's still out for. Lazari's obviously being replaced by Hysaj, and then Marisic comes in. Alberto out. We're going to start Pedro. Why not? And then we will bring Cabral onto the bench for you. And we're going to go full strength again away at Genoa. And then we'll rest and rotate for the Spartak game. Media have given you a lot of credit. If the media are talking about us and they're saying nice things, then fair enough. We like it when the media say we're doing well. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love it when the media talks well about them? It's when you get pricks start talking negative shit about you that you then start to be concerned. Am I actually not doing well? I mean, Immobile played one of the biggest hospital balls that I've ever seen. That was just a clusterfuck defensively, but we got away with it because we're that bloody good. Oh my god, they've got Sirigu in goal. I like them already. Now it's going to make me feel bad when we beat them. DeMarco, he can't find the pass through. Acerbi's giving it away. We've not started the most confidently. High Sag clears. Crescito as well. Is that Please tell me that's the Goodmanson that was at Burnley. If that's the Goodmanson that's at Burnley, I'm liking Genoa a lot. Milinkovic-Savic, he's driving forward. He goes from a mile out. I don't trust it when the media starts being overly nice. I don't either. It's not the Goodmanson that was at Burnley. I'm sad. I don't like them anymore. They've got Nicolo Ravella from Juventus on loan. I'm not sure how to... I like it. And then Crescito, obviously, that is the old left back. Salvatore Sirigu. Oh. There was some memes around him when he was in and around the Italy team. I'm trying to ram Deuter on the left wing, and my god, he has 5 goals in the last 3. Ram Deuter is another one I haven't used yet this FM. But I saw Blanco use a Ram Deuter with his strikerless system. And he was doing pretty well. So there might be method to the madness. I don't know why I'm trying to make a change when we're not even at half time. With these saves, do you bother investing in Wonder Kids? Yes and no. Don't tell me you're doing Radstock. No, that's Con's thing. Con is Radstock and Con is Radstock only. Yes and no. It depends on the Wonder Kid and if they're gonna be good enough to get into your team now. If they're good enough to get into your, and it depends when I'm starting out. No, but like a couple of years in, if they've developed slightly and I've moved to a team where I need to build with a couple of Wonder Kids and going to be there for a few seasons, yes, then I do. And I invested in one last FM that came through from my Monaco system, and then I took him to me with Chelsea, and he then emerged as the best centre back in the world. So yeah, it can be worth it to invest in Wonder Kids in saves like this, but you're more investing in the I need to win now kind of player. As SMS has missed about 3 or 4 really good chances in this game. Barrow Town, I think someone has done them on FM. Not sure if it's this year or last year. Immobile, please. Sergey, please, thank you. Come on. 3rd of the season for Milinkovic-Savic. If it's not one that punishes you, it's another. It might have been a YouTube save. I don't think it was on Twitch. That's the one thing I don't think it was, but I'm fairly certain someone has done them. DeMarco's going to possibly play midweek, so we'll rest him. We're keeping Chiro on. Chiro's fine. SMS can get a break though. Zakagni can come on for you. And we don't want to lose players to red cards, so Mr. Unlucky, on you come. Let's get a second before we make these subs. Just to finish this game off. Chiro, just go on your own, son. Hi, Saj. He's got to find a cross, surely. He finds Ramos. Akpa Akpro, Basic. This is some lovely passing play. Hi, Saj. You got to find the cross, son. He has found the cross, and that's a great save from Sirigu. But, you know. But yeah, I will do... The thing is I don't know if they're still tier 10 or not. But if they are, then they will probably be the team I go to. And there'll be a little bit of a funny backstory to it as well. I just... There's something I would have loved to have had to be able to put for this save. That's a good goal. Kelvin Yeboah has equalised for Genoa. And we're not winning a game for once, and I don't like this. Demand more. Right. Defensive wingers now become wingers on attack. Get yourselves bombing on that little bit further. We'll bring Marusic on for High Saj as well. We're gonna bring Raul Moro on for Pedro. And we're gonna change it up slightly. Chiro goes there. Moro goes there. Zaccagni goes there. You goes the AF. Oh, see, now we've got a highlight. Basic, Raul Moro. Oh, we've given it away. That's not good news. Because there's the run through from Yeboah. Big save, Strakosha. Big save. We love that from you. We love that from you. Let's clear this corner away. That will do. That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. I've praised them when we're 1-1. I'm an idiot. I thought we was winning. But we missed about 5 or 6 good chances in that game to win it. We're not gonna win the league with 100% record, chat. I'm not that good at the game, apparently. I wish I was, but yeah, to the Premier and you're safe, yeah. We're still top of the league though, because Inter didn't win. But still unbeaten. Can't complain about that. Now we've got Spartak before probably the real acid test of this save so far. Because we have Milan and then Juve. Where are we travelling for this as well? The Ernest Happel Stadium. We're travelling to Austria. Okay, that's not too far away. Because the home trip, the home game against Milan, followed by Juventus, would be a big one. But yeah, how is the Premier League going for you, Jordan? After obviously that 7-0 defeat to Liverpool on the opening day. Sorry, I bring it back up again. I'm not really. Yo, Chuck. How are we doing, good sir? Oh, he's unregistered, isn't he? Okay. So swings and roundabouts for you, really, there. Just woke up. What? It's 3:30 now here. 1. So it's 10:30. That's not bad. It's not bad. Although it was going to be a lot later. From the way you were saying it, I thought it was going to be a lot later than that. It's only 10:30. You're alright, dude. We are going to rest and rotate. DeMarco's going to have a break. Lucas Leiva can start. Mr. Unlucky himself. And Cataldi in the middle. We'll start Pedro and we'll put Zaccagni as the shadow striker. Immobile obviously always starts. Back three will stay the same. Make sure we do. As I've said, if we don't win all 6 games in our Europa League group, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy if we don't win all 6 games. That's a really well worked goal. Hysaj looked like he's picked up a knock already. He looks like he's picked up a knock, which I'm not too pleased about. Feels he can shake it off, okay. He's going to Taylor Swift it. I mean, that's a great save. But he needed to make that as well, because Cataldi'd hit that like a rocket. An absolute rocket. If we lose to a team from Russia, given the amount of the length of time we managed there in the previous save, I'm not going to be happy if we lose to Spartak again. It just transfers across saves. Spartak just don't like me. This is lovely football. Immobile, Sakagny, there's the equaliser. It's his first goal for Lazio as well. You love to see it. The travelling Lazio fans away here in Austria, loving life. And we go back to the top of the group. It's what you like to see. It's what you like to see. Now let's get another one. I don't know why Kamenovic has taken our throw-ins out on this right-hand side. But it doesn't matter because Pedro fires in one from the edge of the area. Oh. He's another reason why I came to Lazio, because I can then have Pedro again in my team. He turns on a sixpence and just fires it in. Maximenko has no chance. We've turned this game on its head. And Spartak are back to the bottom of the group as they should be. Get them out of here. Another highlight. Let's get a third before half-time. Rub salt into the Spartak wounds. Immobile, what a touch. Oh, he's hit the beans. I thought it was going to be his turn for a screamer. But it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. We'll have to settle for an Immobile goal somewhere else down the line, as a Serbi heads wide. He's going to be someone we need to pick up. Isaac now has picked up another injury. Right, let's take him off. Do we have a backup right wing back? No, because the one we did have, we decided not to register. Because of course we did. Yeah, we decided to register. So do you know what? Felipe Anderson can come on. And we'll play him. We'll play him as the right defensive winger. Why not? I'm not opposed to this idea at all. It's probably going to cost us a goal, but you know, it is what it is. And Lucas Leiva's not had the best of games. Everybody else is playing sensationally going forward. Patrick is a right-sided player. He is, but he is our libero, babe. He is not leaving that libero role. He is my one and only libero. I say as he then can't win the ball back and they equalise. That will probably serve me right. Probably for not putting him out on the right-hand side, but you know. He is my libero. Oh my god, Dave, I forgot they had Victor Moses. That is not a pen. That is not a pen. I'm not having this. Of course we lose to... Of course we go... Now, Strakosha's saving the pen. No, he's not. Never mind. We're 3-2 down. I'm surprised they didn't let the striker take it, because he's already got 2. How are we going to lose to Spartak? It's fucking Spartak. Sobolev, here's the hat-trick. That's his 4th of the season. It's his 4th of the season. He scored 3 of them against us. Of course he has. Right. Wingers on attack. Get yourselves forward. Get yourselves forward. Right, SMS on for Sakagny. Luis Felipe's on a 6.4, so do you know what? Jorge Silva can come on in your place. You're letting the team down. As is Strakosha on a 6.3. If we had a better goalkeeper, we wouldn't be 4-2 down. No, I say that. There's been some screamers from them. But a goal here to make it 4-3, and all of a sudden we're right back in it. There's Milinkovic-Savic. There's a brilliant, brilliant block. Highlights should still continue, though. Jorge Silva. Felipe Anderson. Lay the ball down the lane. Oh, just take your man on. SMS in. Immobile. He hasn't scored yet. He hasn't scored yet today, and you can see why. Work is pissing you off. What's wrong with work, Abby? What's work? DeMarco into Anderson. Akpa. Patrick. Cataldi. Now we're playing some nice stuff. There's the run. There's Immobile. Chiro? What are you doing, son? Monday is the best day of work normally for me. I've got today off, so. DeMarco. Come on, Chiro, please. Now. Oh my god, Chiro. There's organising training meetings for me to do with others without consulting. Mud. That is not what you like to see. What are these times? Are they like during the day when you've got other shit on, or is it like later when you don't want to really be doing it? Immobile. SMS. There's one back. It's 4-3. I mean, if you've paid for your ticket to Austria to watch this game, you've got your money worth. That is 7 now in this game. 4-3 to Spartak. Come on, why can't we been doing more of this stuff earlier in the game? Sounds like yeah, it's a great line manager. Ball winning midfielder, get yourself on support. Increase the passing and the tempo. Hit the early crosses and shoot on sight. Be more expressive. See if we can get that late equalizer. Oh, there's a highlight. I hope this is not an end game highlight with 15 to go. With 15 seconds, I mean. Pedro, he looks long. Felipe Anderson will pick it up. He whips in the cross. DeMarco, he's hit the post. And we've lost away at Spartak because Sobolev has got one of the most ridiculous hat-tricks I've ever seen. I'm trying to get the cobwebs out. She's scheduled 11 to 5 on Wednesday. Yeah, that makes no sense. So about winning all those group games, boom. Yep. Although this is coming from... Yeah, Tirafs has got a point. Just rearrange where the client meeting is. I know you can't do that. Yeah, because your line manager makes a lot of sense with some of the work that they do. They do make a lot of sense. Look, we ignore this game. This game never happened. That game never happened. We move. But yeah, boom. About winning all those group games, I also said Mike would only score 5 goals in the playoffs at most on yesterday. And look how well that went. Man won it scoring 31 goals. I look like an absolute idiot for it. When I was down on my knees. This is 2 games. No, not this. And then here. And then... 2 seconds. Fancy pause screen, yeah, I have that. It's the same as the start screen and the end screen tiraffs. The start screen looks something a little bit like that and then has a timer that counts down, but it's still the same, and then the end screen's the same. I like the overlays I've got. They were worth the money I paid out for them. They were. I can't do that, Sag. Yes, you can't do that. Been like that all day. I'm like that most Mondays. Cobwebs are just stuck in the head. Someone has to make the wrong prediction, mate. This time it was you. The majority of the times it's me. The majority of the times it's me. I do tend to make the wrong predictions. It's fine. Then people laugh at me, and then they get a laugh. I'll make the correct one next time. I say, boom, I say I'm going to do well in any draft I do, and that never goes well. That never goes well. So, he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. Amazing. The fact that we're only on a B because we've lost to Spartak and drawn to Genoa. We're top of the bloody league right now, and we're only on a B when we're expected to finish in the Europa League places. We are only a point clear of Napoli and Milan. There is only 3 points down to the Europa League spaces. But we're not losing a game this season, chat. I forgot to... Lazari, when are you back? 6 days. Okay, so you're back for after the international break. So Marusic will start. And then we'll bring Hysaj onto the bench instead of where Felipe Anderson is. DeMarco will start. We'll then get Falbo in that position. We'll probably get actually Felipe Anderson back into the bench because Alberto's still not fully fit. SMS will obviously start ahead of Sakagni. That's just a given. And then Akpro and Basic into the midfield. There you go. And we're ready to go again. And then say the opposite. No, because then I'll say the opposite and then what I thought originally will happen. Because that's Sod's law. That is Sod's law. Like, I will never get it right. Whatever I do, just do the opposite, because then you'll win. And then you can take that. But I saw you was on the TM Comms panel the other day. How was that, Boom? The FNTM panel. How did you find that? Because I haven't done like a panel like that, but it looks like a lot of fun. As SMS is in, and he should score. He should score. What's Theo Hernandez's injury? A thigh injury. Can we exploit that? Do you know what? I don't do this often, but we're going to exploit the injury to Theo Hernandez for a little bit. See if we can get something by focusing play down this right-hand side. Making him have to stretch those thighs out a little bit more. Marusic in. DeMarco. Oh, we nearly found the opening goal. And it nearly came straight after I told us to focus down the right. Acerbi. Basic into Immobile. Pedro. SMS has made the run through. He's gone for the dink. Oh, that is filth. That is filth. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic scores his 5th of the season. Lazio lead Milan. What a goal that is. Comp's panel was good fun. One contestant had tech issues, so comp was delayed by an hour. So the first hour was waffling for content. Yeah. Can imagine that they were. Although, with people like with the people that are on there, I don't think you was having to worry too much about what you was waffling on. Patrick has done brilliantly there. Strakosha came, he wasn't needed. Acerbi. Basic. Some lovely football. DeMarco, Immobile, DeMarco. This is sensational play. A goal is all that is worthy at the end of this. Marusic, Immobile. It is. It's 2-0 Lazio. Milan are in the mud. They're claiming for offside. Immobile wasn't. Referee's going to give it. There we go. 2-0. Get your celebrations in. The champagne's on ice. The title's coming home, ladies and gents. I can feel it. We are playing sensationally. Why couldn't we do this against Genoa? Why couldn't we do this against Genoa? I'm happy with how we've dominated possession so far. Felt underdressed as the three of them came dressed up normal and Bragster's in his purple suit. He likes that purple suit, doesn't he? It actually is a nice suit, though. That's the thing. But he does like it. DeMarco, he's not, is he? That's a good save from Mignon. They've brought Olivier Giroud on. It's game over for us. As the Serbi heads over. I didn't sort out, actually, the positioning on corners. I'll sort that out afterwards. We're not scoring as many goals from set pieces as we could be. But Patrick's there. He cleans up in the middle. I saw him and instantly went, he's a libero. And I'm glad I made that choice. I'm glad I made that decision. It's so much fun having a libero in your team. Back threes just feel so much more like an actual back three with a libero in it. I'd never played a libero in the entire of my back three system last FM. So, putting a libero in this one just had to be done. Marisic. He whips it back in for Immobile, and that's a great save. DeMarco's corner, Serbi heads over. I thought he was good. I thought for once we might actually score off a corner after a key highlight. Boy, was I wrong. Akpro's on a yellow, so Mr. Unlucky's on. High Saj will play because Marisic is also on a yellow. We don't want people getting sent off in a game like this. And Sakagny can come on as well. Milan have not really laid a glove on us in this game. SMS is driving forward. He's absolutely sent him to the shops. He uses high side, just crossed in. It's Immobile, and he's off. He is off, which is unfortunate, because that was lovely from Milinkovic-Savic. That one was a lot closer than some of the offsides you get in this game. Some of the VAR key highlights that you get for offsides are like so far off that it's not even worth bothering. Whereas that was close. And that was very, very close. But if we keep winning, we can't be overtaken. It's the way things work. Basic, that's a big header in there. Oh, see, and Ramos has done brilliant. Well, Ramos, I say Ramos. Oh, Kessie, get yourself off for an early bath, son. Second yellow. Just make sure Chris Kamara's not watching this game, because otherwise he might have thought you was coming off. Cheers, Michael Owen. Wow, Katie. How did you know? How did you know that Michael Owen was my idol? That's why I say half the nonsense I do. As SMS makes it 3. If we keep winning, we can't be overtaken. Outstanding. Look. Yeah. Of course. Of course. That's how leagues work. If you keep winning, people don't overtake you. I know, but you've got to have... Everybody has their own Michael Owenisms. Sean wants to party with Michael Owen. I said, I reckon you get a couple of beers into Michael Owen and he's not a boring sod anymore. I say that. I really do think it. I really do think it. I think you get a few beers into Michael Owen and he is the life and soul of that party. It's probably not the case, but I'd love to think it. Code for skydiving all day. Or skiving all day. Why did I read skiving as skydiving? I'm an idiot. I mean, the Michael Owenism has just turned me into my brain into a pile of mush, apparently. Skiving all day sounds fun, though. Price Milinkovic Savage. A brace from you. We love that from you. I'm loving being life at Lazio. Loving life at Lazio. What are we, 6 league games in? 7, and we've already got a player suspended. Did Press Drunk still salty about the Newcastle years? Of course you would think that, Chuck. Well, it's sure. Yeah, surely it's worth an experiment. I mean, just DM one of the whoever comes out with Gemma from Love Island. Then just DM them and ask them, is Michael Owen the live wire of the party after he's had a few cans? Just ask him for a friend. That's to be fair. That's if Gemma comes out with anybody. I've only watched the first 2 episodes of it, so I could not tell you. I was gonna spend my Sunday catching up with it, but then spent that just in bed. Isn't Shearer the salty one? I think they're both salty towards each other, if I remember correctly. I think they both kind of blame each other for it going poorly. But yeah, the Newcastle relationship obviously soured a lot of things between those two. Because when they signed Owen Newcastle, it was touted to be the best big thing. Owen and Shearer up front together. We never saw this for England. How is it going to work like at Newcastle? And it's... I think they're both just salty about it as each other. And it doesn't surprise me, to be fair. Like, that was so heavily billed as like the return of Newcastle, which is why I'm kind of sort of slightly concerned with Newcastle and the way this takeover is going to go this summer and how they're going to spend this summer and if they're actually just going to ruin the club or if they're going to be able to do it. Yeah, they can barely stand to be in the same room together. I think Shearer probably would have got a BT Sport job if Owen wasn't on there. Because he does all like match of the day and stuff, and there's a big crossover between BT and the BBC in terms of pundits that they use at the moment. So I could have seen that one really being the case with Shearer doing stuff for Newcastle, especially now, but I don't see it because Owen will probably do it instead. Which is sad, really. Request summary to inbox, please, for that. Fine gentleman of my coaching staff. Juventus playing a 4-4 fucking 2. You kidding me, right? Luis Felipe. I want to keep you around. So if you want a new deal, good sir, we'll remove this and remove this, but we'll give you important player. 59k, do you know what? Sure, why not? I'm not gonna argue with it. You take the contract you want. I want you here because if we don't win the league this season or the cup, I want you to be here. Is there anybody else that's running low on contract? His contract expires, but he's transferring to us anyway on loan. Pedro's is next season. It's just Lucas Leiva's in the first. Oh no, it's not. It's Patrick as well. Patrick, do you want a new contract? You want to be star player? I did say you would be a star player. I don't think you're really fully good enough to be a star player, but I'm 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 tempted to give you star player and then just upset you next season if I sign somebody better than you. 39.5k a week for 4 years, sure. Acerbi's the one more really that I need to replace. And Radu, because I'm going to be selling both of them next summer, if I'm still here. If I can win both the league and the cup season 1 with Lazio, that would be great. That would be great. We could tick off one of them. Luis Felipe has got an Italy cap. He's no longer Brazilian. It's now his other nationality. He's declared for Italy, and he's been given that first cap. Look at him go. It's Juventus away now. And then we've got young boys in the Europa League. This is a lot of questions. There we go. We just absolutely... I could not tell you what I just answered in that press conference. You'd have to clip that and slow that down to like 0.1 of a second speed, like 0.1 speed to be able to actually understand what questions I got asked there. If you could even read the questions by the time it got done. DeMarco in, obviously. Is Thingy back? Lazari is back. Recommended 45 minutes. That's fine. You're in. Luis Alberto, you're in. And then we put Hysaj in instead of Felipe Anderson. Akpa Akpro is suspended. So we'll bring you into the bench. You're probably not going to play, but, you know, what does that matter? We probably don't need Falbo in. We can bring Pedro in for Falbo. SMS will start ahead of Sakagni. It says that SMS and Immobile need rests. Absolutely not when it's a game against Juve like this. It's full strength, and we're going full strength. Basic will play ahead of Cataldi. Lucas Leiva will start in the middle of midfield because our key centre midfielder in Akpa Akpro is he's suspended. So he can never hold on to anything. Yeah, he had that I think he had that with the qualifier as well, but it's just he blew everybody away before they could kind of do anything to resolve it. Whereas, obviously, in this one, he just couldn't hold on to Leeds to save his life, unfortunately. Let's go. It's Juventus away. Probably the biggest game of the save so far. To win, and his attacker kept hitting the post in that, yeah. I found a lot of the one-on-ones this, recently have been hitting the, you've been hitting the woodwork a lot more than putting them wide, or the keeper's been, it's been hit straight at the keeper. Which is a little bit annoying for people. That's for sure. Because you feel like you're progressing somewhere, you're getting forward, you're doing well, and then the next thing you know, woodwork after woodwork after woodwork, and you're like, where's this come from? Where's this come from? Napoli are winning, which is a little bit annoying, because it now puts us into second. But we haven't played Napoli yet. We're level on points with Inter. We haven't played Inter yet either. But a winning Turin would be nice. Alberto, he's picked up a knock. Now I've got to see. Is this a injury is affecting him? And it's a potential knee injury. Luis. Alexandro whipped in. Quadrado, big save, Strakosha. The fact that you've held on to that as well is nothing short of sensational. De Siglio, inside to Locatelli. Dusan Vlahovic, who's another good wonder kid to sign. Oh, Wasabi's done brilliantly there. DeMarco, Chiro. Oh, go on, Chiro. You're in, son. Immobile! Oh, he's a god. He's a god amongst men. The real Italian stallion. Forget anybody else. The true love, one true love, Ciro Immobile. Fires past King Ciro. He's too good in this game. Anybody that doesn't like him just does not know how to use him correctly. They're trying to shoehorn him into a system that doesn't work if you can't get him firing and scoring goals. That's a pen. That's a pen. Come on, a win away at Juventus. Immobile only scores in Serie A. I'm going to prove that wrong in this save. I'm going to take him everywhere I go. Chiro, 2-0. 12th of the season. I forgot he was a former Juve player. It feels like everybody's been at Juve at some point in their career. Toma Basic just picked up a yellow. That's not what we like to see. He will probably have to come off now. Dybala blazes it over. You love to see it. Clean sheet as well would be lovely. Oh, Zakagni, that's great from you. It's a shame you couldn't hold on to it. SMS does, though. That's an interesting clearance from Luis Felipe. I don't think he could have hit that more into the back of his head if he tried. Danilo's done well. Chiesa in. Morata, I talk about the clean sheet. And it instantly goes. Of course, that's Morata's first goal of the season. Bonucci. Alexandro. Well done, Felipe. Felipe, back. We'll keep possession. Be sensible with it. We're winning away at Juventus. We don't need to force things. Just don't be stupid in possession either. Acerbi. Basic. Round the corner. If not, back to Acerbi. Nice. This is like, I mean, it's great passing around from the back and all, but when it's, yeah. I mean, it's Zakaria, so it's never going to go in, but that's the risk you run when trying to play out from the back. You then present in opportunities to the opposition when you dawdle on it. Chiesa, I mean, Strakosha. Have my children after that save. They'd be in safe hands with you. Zakagni, Chiro, go on. Lay Chiro, lay Chiro, lay Chiro! You've had so many opportunities to lay Chiro, and you chose not to. Annoying, that's what it is. Annoying. Lazari, 6.4. Hi, Saj, on you come, good sir. Basic, you're on a yellow. Can't be having that. Make some more changes. Yeah, what's his finishing? 10 to 14. I didn't realise it was that high. Oh, Immobile, that's brilliant from you. Wins it back. Now get yourself in the box, son. Hi, Saj. Oh. Lucas Leiva. Katardi. Milinkovic-Savic. Immobile. DeMarco! 3-1 Lazio. What a strike from Fede DeMarco. This is why we paid the money to sign you. Because you can do that. Who said defensive wingers would be defence-minded? Not me. DeMarco smacks it in. Szczesny should save it. He should save it. It's poor keeping, but we don't care. We don't care. Now let's not concede again after scoring shortly. I mean, getting a fourth now, just to rub salt into the wounds. Immobile looked offside. He did look offside. And then they're going to go up the other end and score, aren't they? No, because Strakosha's in between the sticks. Should never really be concerned. And I was talking about upgrading him. He's put some absolute blinding performances in this season. He's on a 7.4. For a keeper in FM, a 7.4 is almost like an 8.99 rating. Because goalkeepers never seem to get good ratings for me. Does anybody else find that like goalkeepers and like certain positions, just no matter how well they play, will never get like a good rating in FM? And it'll be like they're out of form, and it's like they're not really. They play them well in a team that's consistently winning. It's just the game's broken and they don't register certain things for the ratings. It's not broken, but it just doesn't register things that would actually attribute towards what you think is a good performance. As Immobile should make it 4. He really should make that 4. And that would have been his hat-trick as well. Rabiot. Dybala, that's a great touch. It's a great finish. It's 3-2. And all of a sudden, I'm a little bit more concerned. A little bit more concerned. We're going to rest Fede DeMarco for Kamenovic. We're just going to drop these back down to wing-backs, I think. Just in the off chance that they might do something. SMS is going to come off as well for... Well, bring Pedro on and put Sakagni as the shadow striker. Because Chiro's on a hat-trick, so... And we'll go to balanced and time waste. For the final 4 minutes and added time. Where Juventus look like they're going to threaten to get a late equaliser. We'll praise them again. Keep it up, boys. Come on. You're doing well. Not like this, FM. I don't want to draw to Juventus. Please. I mean, Chiesa can miss open goals as much as you want to. Keep missing them open goals as much as you want to. That'll do. We've won in We've won in Turin. We're going to win the league, ladies and gentlemen. It's confirmed already. You win the league if you win in Turin, right? That's the way it works, because it's Juventus' title. So if you beat Juventus at their own place, you're automatically champs, right? If you're the first ones to do it. That's the way it works, right, in Italy? Or do I have to match fix a couple of games as well to make it worth it? Never seen Juve dominate in any of my saves. No, not in FM, this FM, which is surprising. You normally used to see, like, a load of, Juventus, like, Juventus in FM used to be, like, a Bayern and PSG. For me and my saves. Where they just would always seem to keep winning the league, and it would take like an absolute miracle for somebody to dominate ahead of them. The only time I've not seen Bayern or PSG dominate was in my Glory Hunter last year. Dortmund actually dominated the Bundesliga because they held on to Haaland and pretty much for the majority of his time. And then they also managed to hold on to Moukoko. So then once Moukoko developed, he then just stepped in. And they won like 6 league titles in a row. FM may injure your key players though. Yeah, they will always injure your key players. It's what FM does. It is what FM does. FM loves to absolutely mud you. We've got an increase in transfer revenue. Pog. It's now 55. Let's go. Next season's budget will be 14.5 million guaranteed. We do not have money. We do not have money. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to leave it there. We're flying. We're flying right now with Lazio. Ignore the one defeat in the Europa League to Spartak. We won't talk about that one. We won't talk about that one. But we're top of Serie A. Plus 14 goal difference and 22 points from there. Just don't have key players. D'Angio knows exactly what it's up. He knows. Just don't have key players then. You're sorted then. If you don't have key players, then they can't be injured. FM can't injure them. It's the way it works. But Glory Hunter will be back tomorrow evening. As we look to continue on... with this. Yeah, it is tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 PM. We are back live. So let's jump on over to here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for coming. Thanks to Mr. Sweet Left Foot for the raid, and thank you to everybody that stuck around from that raid. If you want to see more of this, we will be uploading the VODs for this stream to YouTube as well. So we are going to be doing that. So if you have missed any of it and you can't see it up on the stream, there's the YouTube channel for the VODs. So go and make sure you subscribe to that so then you never miss a stream. There's the PSG one season challenge already on there that we've done on stream. The new one season challenge will be announced Thursday. I will announce it after the Glory Hunter streams for this week are done. We'll be announcing it then, ready, building up for it on Saturday afternoon. But yeah, let's go and find somebody to drop our raido over to. Stick around, join in the raid. He raided us recently, and I haven't had the chance to raid him. We're gonna raid Ticker. He's starting Build a Nation with Hungary, I believe it is. Yeah, Hungary. And yeah, so he's doing that. Go and stick around and show him some support. Lovely bloke. Yeah, I haven't had the chance to raid him for a good while. So let's get as many people as we can in there. I'll be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, to continue on with Lazio. We're flying at the moment. Can we continue to fly? Find out tomorrow night. VOD will be live at some point tomorrow. On the YouTube, it will be up obviously already on the Twitch. But yeah. And so if you've been watching it on the VOD, thank you very much for watching it. If you've been here throughout the stream, thank you very much for being here. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a good one.